Welcome people to a Project Eloria one-off. This is a one-off campaign with a guest star instead of our regular Nebula.
Oh god.
His name is Flower Doggo.
Hello.
And he dropped something.
And he dropped something. He's also currently lacking the thing called a webcam as such.
You're seeing this picture.
He is a Flower Doggo.
Oh, my flower doggo.
Yes.
Top quality.
What we're going to be playing this one-off campaign. We'll see if it's actually a one-off or that we're going to get back to this one, but
Then I need to buy a webcam
might
though.
actually happen because Nebula's heading towards his exams
yeah,
and
it's
he's very, very busy, so...
So maybe
Well-
you'll see me more often.
Yes.
Next time
Who
with a
knows?
webcam though, I hope.
This is a trial thing. If you don't actually hate him being here, let us know.
Oh god.
We will also voice our very strong opinion about this matter. Not on screen.
Also, he's currently still
installing
installing Tabletop Sim.
So we are delaying for him to actually show up.
Exactly. So we're gonna get right into our current situation, because our two main heroes, currently unnamed, are going to be explorers, because they have been sent as an exploration unit to a freshly colonized planet, which means there's just a single settlement currently existing and they want to expand that into a large network of cities. You're both forcibly Hemos.
Oh, right.
Because you're Hemos Explorers and they're colonizing a planet
yes.
for the Hemos, so, you know, logistically it would be weird for you to be a different species.
For everybody, including Flower Doggo and the stream that don't know what a Hemos is, can you explain once more?
Alright, we'll continuously start explaining shit until people actually figure out we have a wiki with everything explained.
Let me spam that shit. Wait, hold on. Oh god, I'm white.
I still don't have
White.
that thing up.
White.
Oh god.
Right.
That's
The
sort of
Hemos
wrong.
are the most technologically advanced species currently existing in Project Eloria, which means they are very peaceful. So they really don't know war. They're very much focused on developing new technologies. They have a royal family, which basically is the governing force behind everything.
Right, I have a name.
Oh, what's your character name?
Albert.
Jesus Christ.
Albert Einstein.
No.
I need to
Albert.
change
No,
this.
it's not based on Einstein.
Albert.
I was thinking about it, I'm like, right, I'm gonna call him Albert, and he's like, it's a Hemos, and that's perfect.
Right, so, yeah, our two characters are going to be playing Hemos inside that, and they're going to be looking for a spot to colonize this new world where a great city can be founded, which means they have been equipped with a Mark Dune cruiser, which is basically a car. On it they have a scavenged T2 shield generator, which they already attached. It was part of their ship, but they pulled it off and just put it on their cart because that's a good idea.
For Hemos, it's fine.
Yeah, they support that shit, it's fine. You have big blast boosters to get yourself over some gaps if you can find or create something of a ramp. You have two holler crates to take any interesting stuff with you. And you have a quick gunner mounted machine gun.
But we don't know war.
You don't know war,
Well,
but you do know weaponry. You don't know war as a species in and of itself, but you know species that know a lot of war. As such, the Hemos have developed some weaponry for self-defense.
For
Right,
self-defense.
No,
Okay.
they got attacked by Earth, and Earth then got destroyed by the weapon they created, but that's besides the point.
fair. Oh.
No, Earth just went like crack and it exploded
Crack.
because of the they built a massive cannon and the force of the cannon spliced the.
Oh.
That's
What is happening?
so the force of the
Thank
cannon
you.
that they built on Earth spliced the planet whole, and then it just kind of went kaboom.
Alright,
Kaboom.
do you remember how to... Oh, you have no clue how to get in the lobby, do you?
No.
Join game via Steam.
Yeah, probably.
And then put in the password if you
Password.
still remember it.
If
Don't say it out loud,
Yes.
please.
No, I was not planning to.
if
Also,
I spelled
That would
correct.
work because translating things is weird.
Hello, can I join? No? Okay. Friends only. Does this work? That's this music.
Yes, it's
It's
very
great
funky
music.
music.
What
great.
is this music?
It's Tabletop Simulator.
May I join game? It's doing something.
I hope it is.
It's not responding. Nice.
Patience, patience.
Just stare at the cute flower doggo picture. It's fine.
Yeah, alright, so let's actually get back on topic, because these are our two current main characters. They are, of course, aren't the only force deployed to this planet. There are a total of 10 teams. You are one of those.
So we're competing.
You're not competing. You're getting paid by the hour for just doing this. This is your job.
Oh, okay.
Your job is literally to get dumped on a planet and find shit to colonize. So, you've been doing this for quite some time. There are other teams, of course. Technically, you could have it compete, have a bit of a competition among, your fellow.
They probably would. I imagine they would.
They probably have a scoreboard, right? It's a bit, but not very competitive, right? It's for fun.
Yeah.
So you can have radio contact with other exploration crews.
Right.
Are you successfully getting in?
No, not really. It's like type in the password, and I type in the password. I press OK, and it's like, well, here's the main menu. It's
then
nice,
you're
isn't
putting in
it?
the wrong, then you're putting in the wrong password.
Then send me the right
Yeah.
password.
Yeah, PM him.
Wait, do I still remember?
I can't PM him. I have so much overlays and shit. I definitely can't do this.
Oh yeah, I remember. I now have to type in Dutch while talking in English, which is difficult
Did
for
you
my
send
brain to
me on
compute.
Discord?
Yes.
That's not gonna work either, because then my picture of my flower doggo.
Oh my god.
You have to
I'm
send me
going
in
to send
Steam.
I'm going to send you an app message.
Why not on Steam?
Oh, is that not gonna pop up for you?
No, it's gonna pop up on my left screen. So pop up.
It's gonna
on my
pop up
left
on
screen.
tabletop so people can't see.
Yeah, so they won't see shit.
I think I actually can safely open the Steam overlay. Yeah, I can open the Steam overlay without any troubles.
Yes, I have typed that multiple times.
No capitalization?
Yep.
Reboot, try again.
Okay. If it won't start up in the same shitty screen it did last time.
It's probably
Otherwise,
gonna
just
do
copy
that.
paste it into.
Oh, it's okay. This works. Yes.
We're waiting on technical difficulties.
I like how we're just recording this, right? This is gonna go in the video, I don't care.
I don't care. No.
Result file not found. Oh, okay. That explains a lot.
Wait.
What?
I apparently I did not download the full game.
Nice.
Properties, local files. That's the wrong button. I have to do this one.
You're so good at this.
So he's gotta check the download, see if there's anything missing, if there's anything...
Yeah.
This is gonna take a while, guys.
Now it's done.
Alright.
Oh.
And now it's downloading.
Do you know what you want to name your character yet?
I am going to be...
What are you going to be?
I am going
That
to
is the
be...
question.
I need to find
Jean
the
Michael
next...
Vincent.
Nikola Tesla. No, I want to be...
The
Robert.
very best. Like no one ever was.
I'm
Dun,
gonna,
dun.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
Robert.
Robert.
We have Albert and Robert.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the
Alright.
bestest of names. I know that's not a word. You can
the,
shut up.
the bestest of names. I like these.
Yes. We are the bestest of. Can we call our team the bestest?
You can do whatever you want, baby.
Good.
Then call it.
I'm not your baby, honey.
I'm not your honey pal.
I'm not your honey, sweetie.
Oh my god, guys, not this again. Because he knows a guy that knows a guy that knows
Oh,
a guy.
no.
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 That's not my name, though. I didn't know we were actually doing a podcast this week.
This is yeah, it's practically a podcast. This is mainly a lot of waiting and filling in blank space.
Yes.
Because, you know, this is quality content. People are definitely gonna sit through this.
I mean, I hope they are, because it's kind of, you know...
Yes.
It's
This
good
the fun
banter.
and the goofs, yes!
It's like we're getting the fun stuff out of the way.
So we can get to the depressing part where every character
Yes.
probably dies.
Yes. Or gets eaten by some sort of monster on a shitty sand planet.
It's not a shitty sand planet.
No, it
It's
has a
planet
jungle, but
with
for a shitty sand
jungle,
planet to form, you need a
desert.
desert. Or for a desert to form, you need a jungle. That's how geology works.
I know. Until that jungle dies out. It's just a
Okay,
desert
no.
left.
So,
No, that's not how it works,
if
though.
I'm right, the game should start up normally.
I don't know geology.
Like,
Yes.
no, but see it as this. Like, you have to have a very moist place to have a very dry place.
How's Mars work then? That's one massive sand planet.
Well, it doesn't have an atmosphere. So everything just gets vaporized. It's like 100 degrees Celsius on the surface.
Ah, now it's connecting. Ooh.
Good. So, Mars is dry and desert
Failed to connect password.
No
What?
atmosphere.
What? Okay, again.
Another!
Connecting.
The reason that Elon Musk said that we have to throw thermonuclear bombs at the
I
balls
am
of
here.
Mars is because
Why
we need to create an atmosphere.
Is your name so long, mate?
Oh
Oh,
god.
that's because.
Oh, oh god. Oh god,
I'm
no.
Wait.
This is not PG.
This is very much not PG.
Our stream isn't PG. It's literally
It's not PG anyway.
Is it changed now?
No, then you should reconnect to the table on top.
Okay.
Goodbye, see you soon.
This is
Okay.
wonderful. This is just the quality content I was looking for.
The production value is so through the roof.
Okay. Is it changed now?
I mean, it should be.
No.
No.
No, you have to reboot
Okay.
the actual app.
Oh.
Yes, the remote table again.
Yes.
Oh god, I should probably just reset. No, I'm not gonna reset the record. No,
No.
you're
No.
definitely sitting through this. You're
We're gonna
suffering
keep
with
this
us.
You should probably cut it though, like put it as an episode 0.
It's only 15 minutes.
It's only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's fine.
Part
Still-
of
it's
it is
still a
me
good episode
explaining the
7,
premise
0.
and everything, and part of it's us not having started yet. So
Yes.
that's
Okay. So
fine.
Are you actually like able to? Yes. Alright.
and now I want to dare. Yes.
Oh god. You're not on the right side of the table.
Doesn't
though.
matter.
Do I have to?
Do we
No.
still have? Yes, we still do.
Stop
have things in
touching
there.
my bag!
Oh, there's an actual bag in there. I thought just like one dice in there, but no.
Stop touching my bags!
My
bag.
I just deleted the bag. You happy now?
I don't know. I don't know what's in there now.
No,
Okay.
you will
Ooh,
never know.
Our actual DM disappeared off the table.
Yeah, I know, because I'm now...
Yeah, you're in the DM layer. I know.
I'm in the DM layer, so it means
Oh,
like
wait,
spooky!
I can turn
I still
around.
can see your hand, so don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Alright, so,
Oh yeah, we have like the new background and shit.
I think we had our... Yeah, I know, this is just basically previous save state loaded, but I deleted a bunch of shit.
Infinity. Yes. Okay. Start. Let's go.
Right, so, I think we have had our character creation. We have
Yes.
Albert and Robert, our
Yes.
two Hemos Explorers, currently set on a shitty sand planet which also has jungle.
Oh.
Because
And
it has to
definitely
be.
does have an atmosphere.
Okay.
Who are driving their Dio Mark Dune cruiser through over the beach.
Who is our pilot?
Can we call it the DMD?
You are your own pilot. Which one of you is the pilot? Good question.
Yeah, who's the gunner? Who's the pilot?
Who
I want to be
drives
the
and who
gunner.
shoots?
Alright,
Alright.
I'm
want
the
to be the
pilot.
gunner.
It was just decided who drives and who shoots. That's simple. Great. Wonderful. I'm glad we have such proper democracy.
Yeah.
I asked him, so you know he's free to do
I
whatever.
don't care. You can do whatever you want.
Yes.
Do what you no.
Doe wat je
Dit
mag,
is-
dus het is vrij.
You.
No copyright.
We are the explorers.
Right.
We
So,
are
what do you guys wanna do?
Exploration.
explorer. I
Yay.
think we need to find a place to build a new city, right?
Alright, so you're on the
We
beach.
built this city.
Northwards of you is ocean.
Yes.
It's the massive ocean.
A massive
like-
ocean.
Can we build an underwater city?
Technically, yes.
I
Would
want to
that
build
be
Atlantis.
efficient for the Hemos? Definitely no.
They're so technologically advanced, I don't think they care.
Yeah, they care because, you know, it's gotta be cost expensive.
I mean, yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
true.
Cost efficient or cost expensive, that would be, no, please. Words, I can use them, the words. Durr.
Okay.
It's gonna
So
become
We're
basically-
very proficient in the use of
basically-
English language.
Basically, we want to build our city somewhere on land to be efficient.
preferably in plains. Temperature doesn't really matter too much, but you don't want too dense of like jungle and stuff. And
Well-
too central in the desert means you can't add farms or anything, so they'd lose their source of food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. In
So we
one
need
of
to-
your big hauler crates, TM, is a marker that you can basically plop down somewhere, scan like mineral density and that kind of
So,
stuff. If
We have a
there are
couple
any-
of beacons.
You've got beacons, and then you can activate it so they send down a colonization unit, and then your work's done.
Right. Sure.
Okay.
So northwards was ocean,
Yes.
southwards is beach and your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. West. West
Let
and
me
east.
just quickly figure this out. West is more beach. Yeah.
And east.
East, the dunes roll for it goes on with dunes for a while, but you can see the beginnings of a massive jungle.
Alright.
Okay. Then what do we want to do? What are we gonna do?
I'm waiting for.
That's on you guys.
Oh, I think you were. No.
Yeah, we were waiting for the idea. Like,
No, no, no. I was waiting on something else because I noticed the thing, and I don't know if our DM is
Oh.
actually aware of this.
What did you notice?
Oh, but Nebula being on stuff. I don't know if he wants to join. If Nebula, if you're watching and you want to join,
yes.
we're exploring a planet.
That would absolutely destroy my setup, but
Yes.
I'd have to
We've-
figure out how the hell to sit. We'd have to take another break.
Ah.
It's been.
We are having those anyway.
This is apparently the most fucked stream in a while.
You're still ill. I'm gonna be in bed half hour. Alright, that's fine.
Okay, so no.
So we're just going to go
We're
ahead.
going to go on.
We're going on an adventure.
Right. So
Let's
What
go and head
direction do you guys
towards
wanna
like
head?
plains. So moist is probably a good thing.
So you probably want to go east to the jungle to see if there's a plane
Yes, towards
nearby.
the jungle. Yeah.
Okay.
alright. So as you rev up the engine, you're a brave Captain Albert. You don't really have a captain. It's not a ship, so you don't really have a captain. It's just a
I'm
driver.
pilot.
But no, it's not. You're a driver, not a pilot. It's a car.
Well,
It's a very
is it a hover?
fancy car.
Is it is it a hover car?
No, you don't have magnetic strips to hover on. That's the whole
Oh.
point of it, isn't it?
But they could have like hover jets or something. I don't fucking know what
No,
the technology
that's very
is.
fuel inefficient. You have tires.
Oh, alright.
Big
have,
rubber tires.
Oh god,
Right.
I think I know what's gonna. What could happen. Please do not flip the buggy.
I've seen this go wrong many a time.
Yes.
Let's get the dice ready here.
Oh god.
Hey, well, we head towards the jungle.
No, as you start
Jungle.
heading towards the jungle, you drive over some large dunes, and you can see that the jungle would be a bit difficult to get your car through because, you know, massive jungle and all. But you see that if you drive along the edge for a bit, you might be able to reach some more open terrain.
Alright, let's head towards that then. Let's
Yeah.
just go towards plains because
Right.
that's a good spot.
We want to colonize that.
Alright, as you
stuff.
drive along the edge, your radio crackles, and to be clear, your designation is Rider 10,
Right. Then.
because 10
You're
crews.
the 10th unit of.
You're the 10th unit,
10.
the 10th rider, yeah.
Mm.
So you get contacted. You get a radio call, which goes, this is Rider 2, this is Rider 2. I have a situation with quite a large creature. It seems to be hostile. Please be
Question.
careful.
What are our armaments? Except for the minigun.
Except for the mountain machine gun, you're unarmed.
Oh,
Alright.
that sounds nice.
Well,
So
no,
if we lose the
basically-
buggy, we lose our.
we have like a buggy with a giant or machine gun on back. Alright.
Yeah.
You know those pickup trucks with machine guns
Yeah.
on the back? Yeah, kind of that idea.
But then a
Okay.
buggy. Alright.
But then, like a bit of more Dune buggy almost.
I'm envisioning the like Halo buggies.
A bit
You-
like one of those Halo cruisers.
Yeah.
But
Right.
then with two big crates on the side and everything.
Yeah.
I don't have
Okay.
time to drop guns up darts since this is a lot of
No,
improvisation.
that's fine.
Yes.
Um,
I
Right.
have it in my head.
So you get the description of the hostile creature comes through, and it's a large, bit like large, clearly some sort of reptile.
Yeah.
Walks on four legs, has a large tail, and seems to have a bit, almost a beak. As it is reported, it can crunch through metal, as Dune Rider 2 clearly. Dune Cruiser 2 is currently out of
Commission.
commission.
Okay.
So they are requesting pickup. They are on the other side of the planet, though. So for you, it's a bit difficult to go pick them up. So
Nice, Finn.
the radio goes off again. This is Rider 3. We will rendezvous with inhabitants of Rider 2 and pick up, then head towards the drop point.
Okay.
Alright, so
Understood.
large reptile with a beak that can rip through metal. That's fun!
Wait.
Right.
Oh, we have a notebook. Nice.
Yeah, you can
sorry.
jot down notes.
Is red.
Alright, well, let's just continue.
Yeah, so as you head towards the plains, you ride beside the edge of the dunes, and the dunes slowly go flatter as you get away from the ocean, and you head into a bit of a hilly, large plain terrain. But so about over one of the hilltop, approximately a kilometer ahead of you, you see a big metal structure poking out. But it doesn't really look natural, like it looks a man-made structure, which clearly doesn't belong.
I want to look at it. I want to see it.
Are you
Right,
like
so-
saying, are you going to tell me like drive towards it?
Yes.
Alright, let's
Drive to
let's
the big
go.
metal thingy that's
Alright,
sticking out
so-
of the ground.
Sure.
Currently it seems very devoid.
have
There's
a look.
clearly tracks of life running around in the
Can I-
plains.
Can I like try to find out if I know anything or what is it humanoid? Is it reptile? Is it like four-legged? Can I roll? See
Roll.
what I can.
Roll to see if you can spot the tracks and see if you can identify anything. Since this is an alien planet, you have no clue what the tracks are from.
Alright, no, but like
It does look like a four-legged creature,
alright.
but it's a
Oh.
bit more like hooves instead of, the talons that were
Reptile.
described.
Yeah. What?
I don't
What are you
know.
doing?
I'm trying this game out, okay?
Oh, you want to select it, like dragging your mouse across
Yeah.
the screen and then press R a lot.
R?
Yes. R.
That's how you
R.
roll
like
the
that.
dice.
Okay.
Alright, so as you approach the structure, you're gonna, as you drive up the hill, you notice that it seems to be a large ship. Obviously a hauler, but a very big hauler, which doesn't necessarily seem to have landed in a very proper way. It
So it
probably
crashed.
Yes.
So
Um,
I'm going to signal to everybody that I found a large crashed craft
Sure.
at my location. and I presume that if I just ping, then they know where we are.
Yeah, you can just ping them
Right.
and they know the
Yeah.
location, so everyone jots down in their system, hey, here's a crashed structure or a crashed ship. Do you want to check it out further, or do you want to continue?
Eh.
We can wait, right? We can like
Yeah.
see if we can spot anything happening around the craft.
You
Just
can
hang
roll
out
to
for a
see-
bit.
You can just stand
Drive
on top
around.
of the hill with your car and see if you can notice anything.
Yeah,
Of course you can.
let's do that
You
for a
can do
bit.
whatever the fuck you want, so then you're gonna have to roll to see what happens, or if you can spot anything.
Alright.
14.
Alright. As you stand on top of the hill, you notice that this ship clearly has been crashed for a while now. Because plants have started, as you look further, you can see that clearly flora and fauna has started to climb its way over the ship. Like vines are going up the side. Power seems to be completely out. There's no blinking emergency lights or anything. There are some
Okay.
tracks coming from the hull of the ship where there's a big hole tore into it. So it might house some local creatures. It's just some local critters, some wildlife. Nothing too large. It's not that big of a hole.
Right.
Around the crater it has created, though, in its tracks are some small puddles, which are clearly drinking spots for local flora and for local fauna to, get some drink.
Yeah.
The ship does see. Let me roll about your knowledge of ships.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, sure.
You can.
Go ahead.
Right. As you take a
can't
closer look at the
see
ship,
your-
it doesn't really seem to be a Hemos ship, but it seems to be cobbled together of some different parts of different species. So it's clearly someone's home-built ship. That's probably why it crashed, because you don't really see any obvious battle damage. So it's probably that the ship just died. Engine
Right.
died, had to crash land on a planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see no traces of anyone actually leaving the ship, because you don't know for how long it's been, of course, but there doesn't really seem to be car tracks. There doesn't really seem to be a place that a human could have or a species could have easily left it or something that. Like, there could be still people, but the chance is very slim.
So, okay. Yeah. Get it.
So what's your next action here? Do you want to go explore the ship, leave your car behind, and go see?
I think we just might like have it marked and just look around a bit more for like a good settlement location. Because that's our mission, right? That's what we get paid for. We don't get paid to exterminate all hostile life forms.
No. Hostile life forms are a
So-
part of the planet, so you definitely shouldn't be exterminating them fully. You can make some lucrative business out of that. Tilo Mali seemed to be very interested in hunting those types of things, so
Yes.
why not set up a
Exactly.
lucrative business that way instead of, properly murdering everything before
Yeah,
colonizing?
so I think we're just gonna mark it and everybody knows about it, so we can just look for a actual good settlement location.
Yeah.
Because that's the job.
That's kind of the job. So, kind of move on, I think?
Right, sure, so you rev up the engine again, and what way do you want to head off to? Like,
Just
go
more-
past the ship and continue on a bit more in towards the plains that you've
Yeah.
just discovered?
a bit more flat terrain.
Yeah.
Right, so you drive past the ship. You hear some weird squeaking coming from inside, but that's just, local fauna that the tracks probably belong to. As you drive in a bit more into the plains, you can clearly see that a lot of creatures graze the plain, right? There's grass that's quite low, so that must have been eaten. As you drive through, some smaller critters jump out of the way of your car and hop through the grass. And you come towards a big lake.
A big lake.
Inside the lake seems to be a semi-large island. Like, it is clearly a lake with an island in it, and not necessarily a river. But the island could probably house like a big Capitol building or something, but not necessarily more than that. But there does seem to be a weird structure built on the island.
weird structure built on the island.
Yeah. So someone seems to have
Oh God.
built something on the island.
Oh god, no.
Oh God, my Spotify.
no.
What's
Oh God,
happening?
no.
Never
No.
mind. Okay.
Did not
It's
go
go-
away.
it opened Spotify.
No, but I like the it seems to
But-
be
so
someone
there's a
built
structure on the
something.
island.
Yeah, there's a structure on the island. You currently
no-
have no way of reaching the island because you're a
Yeah.
car, not a boat.
How big is the structure?
It's
About yay big.
about a house.
About a
Approximately like a
house.
house size.
A house size. So
Not that large, right?
could
but-
be that. So it could be that the guy that crashed his ship built a house.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be. You
Is
don't
there
know.
something like a bridge to the island, or
No. As far as you could drive along the edge of the lake, see if you can find something of a dock or of some sort, but right now there doesn't seem
Is
to be a way
there
to
a
reach it.
dropship in orbit?
There is a ship in orbit, but that's your colonization vessel, right? That's the one that's gonna drop down the...
Can we
beginning to
request
the
a
colony.
boat?
Alright, roll for me to see if they deem your
Sure.
request valid. Alright, you put in your request for a boat to explore the island. They analyze from orbit the size of the island and the interest value, and they decline your offer, stating that doesn't seem interesting enough to validate a drop down.
Right.
well then, that's unfortunate in this this search for the guy. Then I think we should move on.
Yeah, just mark it. There's a
Smart.
settlement that needs your help. I'll mark it on your map.
Right, so you open your local logging system, jot down the coordinates, and enter it as a waypoint. Because it is a useful recognizable point
Yes.
if you get lost
Yeah.
or anything. Even though you have GPS and stuff. You know. They've already put some satellites in orbit because they plan to colonize the world.
You know, they want to know what they colonize.
Exactly. So, you continue driving. Do you want to follow the edge of the lake or head a bit more inland, see maybe towards the jungle?
No, Joe, I'll keep around the edge of the lake.
Right, so you're gonna drive around the edge of the lake, and you're gonna come across something that looks a bit like a road, which goes to the edge of the river. It's a bit like a dirt road almost. It's either animals using this track an absolute shit ton, or
Mhm.
like a vehicle that actually gets driven across this
Right.
path. It goes from the edge of the river, from the edge of the lake, a bit more over the plains, but then it bends off into the jungle.
I wanna head in.
You want to head in?
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep my hands on the gun then.
Yes. You do that.
I'll do that.
I'll drive in. You keep
yes.
your hands on the gun.
Yes. We want to go in.
Right. So as you start following,
But cautiously.
as you're gonna start carefully following the road towards the jungle, as soon as when you get into the jungle, you drive a couple hundred meters, just along this road winding around trees and into the jungle. You start coming across some smaller ships, which are also clearly crashed into the jungle. Right, there's some more open areas, and there's clearly ships, like 3 or 4 in near each other. These do seem to have holes in them, like they've been shot down. They don't
Damn.
really seem like craft to go into full space flight, though. They seem like explorers
Like
crafts.
shuttle pods.
Not necessarily shuttle pod, like exploring crafts to basically do what you're doing, but then from the air.
Sure.
So
They all seem to be built by what might be Genmod to you, but you're not sure because you don't know their
Yeah.
build too well.
architecture,
But it's
yeah,
clearly a
right.
bit more older tech.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem to be very recent because again vines have grown over. There's one ship that's hanging from trees with vines all over it. They are smaller. So you're just gonna continue on the road?
But it does kind of look like the architecture on which the big ship was built, or does it look very different?
Some parts of the big ship look comparable, yeah, but other parts are completely different. Like the big ship was
Alright.
clearly built from parts of multiple ships, or at least it seems to have been inspired
it's a
by
scrapyard.
different species. Almost a scrapyard ship.
Yeah.
But these are clearly built as a singular unit by a singular species.
Right.
This is gonna make it difficult. I want to kind of look in those ships, but also want to move on because
Yeah, I kind of want to look for a weapon for me to hold.
yeah, exactly.
That might be a very good idea.
Like weapons inside the ship. Can we dismount the machine gun or the?
You could, but it's gonna be you can't fire and walk at the same time. You're gonna have to
So
put
you
it
have
on
to
a
be
stand.
stationary.
Yeah, you have to be stationary to fire it, because
I can just
otherwise the
park-
recoil it gives just
I
basically
can just
blows
like
you.
park the car in the middle of them and then have you be on the lookout.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so you're just gonna drive the car into the jungle and see if you can get a bit central? Or just keep
Yeah,
on
like-
the road?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I mean, park it like in the middle of the bunch of up ships in the middle of them, and then have him be on lookout, and I'm gonna head in towards like one of them and see if I can catch a weapon for myself.
Alright. So, you back up a bit and go through a bit of an open area into the desert a bit more. And as you put the ship central towards... So you have a good valid point where you could access all the ships within line of sight of your car. So you're just gonna go into the closest one?
Yeah, just take
Right.
the
So you're
whatever
gonna...
is closest.
You're just gonna hop out your vehicle.
Yeah,
You're
Oh,
gonna walk
God.
towards the ship. I'm gonna need you to roll to see if you can actually enter it. Right.
I
As
think
you
so.
head towards the ship, this one seems crash landed into the floor. And as you walk around it, you see that on the back there's a big tear through one of its wings and into the hull. So there's a hole for you to carefully crawl
Right.
through.
sure.
As you
Be
crawl
careful.
as you
Be
crawl
careful.
into the ship, you notice that this is indeed clearly like an explorer's unit. You see some scanning technology. It's all clearly some older tech, right? At least 5 to 10 years ago. In the driver's seat now, what's just as a skeleton.
Oh god.
The original driver seems to have passed away on crash.
Does it have a gun?
He's armed with a pistol. It's again old tech, so it's a laser pistol. You don't really recognize the bone structure, so you're first so let's roll to see if you can actually assume anything off of that.
Yes,
So
we can.
logically speaking,
You don't interpret the dice for yourself. That's just a
Sorry.
tip.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's dangerous to do that because then I'll change my answer.
It's dangerous to go alone.
You're not going alone though. Now, as you analyze, you're gonna assume it's gen mod because their bone structure changes quite a bit because defining the perfect bone structure
Yeah.
is weird. So you're gonna say this is probably 10 to 7.5, about 10 or 7.5 years old gen mod. So they clearly looked to habitate this planet, which is weird because it's been in the alpha sector for a while. And the gen mod aren't really close to them with their own colonization efforts. So
Can we,
this
like-
is an outlier.
Do we have like gadgets that can scan it or?
Roll to
us?
see if you can access their systems.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have a way to plug into it to like download their database, but it'll take some time to decrypt everything because they use a very different UI, language, and console and everything.
But we
So-
can send it kind of to base ship.
You could
or...
send it to the main base so they could analyze the data and see what they could pull from it.
Alright.
Because
Yeah,
if
let's
they've
do that.
previously explored it, there might
Yeah.
be some interesting things here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's go do that.
Yes. Let's send it to the base ship.
Alright,
to-
so
And I'm gonna take the gun, because the pistol is a pistol.
right, so
A gun's a gun.
Albert grabs the pistol, plugs it into his own belt, just shoves it underneath his belt, because you don't have a holster or anything. Then you add like a small chip to to their data console, which just starts transmitting the ship's data first to your car and then into orbit. So the mothership can read off it and decide if they want to do anything with it.
Sure.
That'll take a while, so you could move on to different ships or just explore it a bit.
Maybe look for another pistol so I can have one too, so we could both go away.
Well, I
from the
imagine
buggy
you're
if
gonna
needed.
stay like on the buggy, but in case, yeah.
In case,
sure.
yes. In case shit goes down, I'd like to have a pistol.
Right, yeah, we can look around some more exploration ships that crashed. Sure. Let's go
Right,
ahead
so
and do
you
another
leave
one.
the
Or
same
I
way.
am.
You leave
Yeah.
the ship the same way you entered it, through the
I mean, like,
hole.
hey, I found a pistol!
Look, I found a new gadget. What is it? I don't know.
Oh, you know what
Continue.
gun?
It's a laser pistol!
Continues to shoot down a tree.
Proceeds to
No, I
make some
wouldn't be
very,
reckless with weapons.
I was
Well,
gonna say, that's dangerous.
Don't we want to know if it still works? If it's 5 to 10 years old?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire it like once for target practice.
Yes,
you're
See
exactly.
if I
gonna
can
fire it
actually.
Once, like, at a tree or down at the ground? or
Yeah,
what?
at a tree.
Alright, roll for me. See if you murder some local wildlife. You definitely murder some local wildlife, alright.
Yeah!
So,
Tree genocide!
you first pull out the
Usual
local,
disclaimer
like almost a
at the button
battery,
dies.
right? You, like the charge canister. You plug it, first put it out, clean out the hole a bit, plug it back in, just aim at a tree.
Load the cartridge.
Load a cartridge and shove it back in.
You don't really load a cartridge.
No.
It's a laser, right? You just need batteries.
Yeah, okay.
And you shoot towards a tree, and you just hear a loud squeak as a bit of like a weird blue-greenish bird just comes crashing down.
Oh.
I'm gonna scream. Special effects.
You've probably done this more often, right? Killing some local wildlife isn't
No,
that
but the
big a
bird
deal.
falling, I was like, ah!
Oh shit, I actually hit something. Yeah, so it works. The pistol clearly works.
It's
Yeah.
a teeth bird.
You might need to change out the batteries in not too long, because they do slowly drain. And 5 to 10 years is a while.
Yes. So we need to find a way to keep up the batteries.
No, you can just plug it in your car.
Yeah.
You just
And
put
you
out the
charge it up in
battery
the
and
car,
charge
it's
it in
fine.
the car. But
Okay.
that means while you charge it, you don't have the weapon available. So I'm
Then-
gonna assume you'd want to wait with charging it, or do you want to just plug it in?
No,
now?
like just plug it in immediately.
Alright, so just plug it.
No, yeah, I
What?
should wait
Yeah.
if you go into the other ship. So I should first take the gun with you,
Oh,
These
yeah,
ships.
yeah.
and then after
of
we
course.
go and drive, then you can plug it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so you head towards a different ship. Let me roll to see if you can get in this one.
Mm.
Because that seems to be basic procedure.
I will make the roll then.
Wait, why? No.
Then
I said he's gonna do it.
What? Alright, I'm
said
rolling!
You said I'm going to roll so you can head
Yeah.
towards the ship. That's not my doing.
Alright, whatever. I am doing the roll.
You wanted to roll for me. Roll for me.
And
Yes.
that's a very bad thing to have the GS17 anyways. No, it's fine.
Normally
Yeah,
I would not allow this, but that's fine.
Interestingly enough, the backside of this ship's opened, right? The access hatch.
Hmm.
Ooh.
And as you head in, the driver's seat seems empty. Right, it's turned. It's the same model ship as the previous one, but there's a massive hole. Like the ship's been shot right through the data core, so it doesn't have any more data in it. It's just basically an empty hull.
Sure.
But
Alright.
the driver's seat is empty.
No weapons?
So, no weapons, because
Alright.
owner of said gun is
Alive
elsewhere.
or
not in the ship anymore.
alright, so let's
That's
head towards
definitely a
another.
roll. Alright, so
Another.
he rolled, so
Oh,
we're gonna
oh.
do something with that.
Yes.
Oh. Whoops.
Because rolling randomly means something.
Whoops.
Welcome to Eloria, where if you touch the dice, yeah, good luck.
Oh. Ooh.
So as you roll the dice, you rolled an 11, which means that you hear some like leaves rustling, and from your instinct, roll for me.
Oh god.
Oh.
There might be something approaching, but you're not sure. Like, it could be the wind, but it could mean that there's definitely something getting closer to your vehicle.
Then I would like to watch those leaves. Watch that direction.
Right,
Turn your
you're just
head.
gonna stare at the leaves.
No, not gonna stare at the leaves. I'm gonna keep it in mind. I'm alerted now.
Alright, you're alert to the situation and you're gonna keep your gun at the ready to fire it.
Red alert.
Yes.
Alright, are you gonna inform Maxless of this?
No,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I
wait.
heard it, right? Probably.
You heard some leaves rustling.
Yeah.
You hear that
I-
constantly. You heard the
yeah.
gun turning, but you were
Yeah.
inside a ship.
Well, so I am aware that he is alerted to somebody
Yeah.
or
Yes.
something.
Okay. So
Right, so
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't-
I'm gonna proceed to find a gun or another weapon
So you're gonna
cautiously.
continue on to another ship.
Yes.
Roll!
that's
well, no.
that's
I don't think so.
Alright! To just properly show it off here. That's a 1.
Oh god.
Which means that as you approach the other ship, you get behind the back of the ship, so you're out of line of sight of your friend Robert. And you feel a barrel against the back of your head. Drop your weapon or die.
I'm going to drop the weapon. I'm gonna like hands up in the air, drop the weapon, mic drop, head hold up my hand.
Right, so
Gun drop.
your weapon drops in the leaves and you hear someone behind you pick it up. And he says, "We're gonna walk to your friend now. And you're gonna go first. And he better not shoot you or me."
You or me? The
If you-
fuck does that mean?
Well, he doesn't want me to have friendly fire, and then shoot him through you.
Basically,
maybe.
yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna walk towards the buggy.
Yeah, so, Mr. Robert, how you're gonna react to this?
Well, I'm gonna point the gun at them, but not shoot.
Alright.
I want to get a hold of the situation.
Alright, so in front of you is your friend Albert with the gun against his head. With behind him a guy in some sort of suit. It clearly seems to be an EVA suit, but the helmet is closed off, so you can't really identify who's inside it. Doesn't seem to be a R6 suit, because it's a bit too tight for that. And he's currently holding clearly a laser weapon against the
Yes.
back of Albert's head. If you actually follow the book here, it would mean not shooting until you've assessed the situation, because these could be locals and you're
Yeah,
not
exactly.
permitted to disturb the locals. But this is so how are you gonna react?
I think I should communicate with the person behind Maxless to see what he wants and why he's holding a gun against his head.
Put a
Sorry.
gun against his head.
Right, so he's gonna scream at you. Alright, get away from the turret,
Why
or
would
your
I?
friend gets it.
Oh god, this situation is not to my.
To your liking.
To my liking, no. Is there a way I could signal Albert to duck?
Quack
Roll
quack.
for me to see if you have a symbol. If you have a signal that means that he instantly go flat on the ground.
Oh, that would have been such a beautiful
Would have been
way to counteract that.
Alright, so you do have some sort of signal, but you don't know how well it would be able to, go over. Because technically by the book you'd have to, drop your weapons, inform HQ, and then start communication with the locals, and wait until they send over a diplomat, because you're not clearly not trained to talk with
But
people.
I could not really drop my weapon and inform HQ, because if I probably get out of the turret, he would get the other gun. Oh, okay. I want to continue to communicate with this guy still holding my turret.
How are
on
you
him.
gonna continue? Alright, you have the conversation here.
Yes. Okay. What is your purpose? Why are you holding a gun against my friend's head?
Because you're driving over my road. B, what are you doing in my jungle? C, you're
it's a
exploring my ships.
Okay, fair point. But why are you here? Why are your ships down? Why is this your road?
Well, this is my road and my ships because I said so. Now get away from the gun or your friend's no longer with you.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the turret really slowly.
Alright, you're gonna step away from the turret of the car.
Yeah.
Alright. So. You're mouthing something. Please use words.
No, I'm not. I was chewing on my.
No, I was.
Oh God.
You can't see my cam, which would actually be kind of useful for you. But
Yes.
no, I was trying to say like I had a plan and you ruined it.
What was your plan? Then talk to me, mate.
I can't have a gun against my head.
You could talk out of character, technically.
Yeah.
But then he couldn't act on it because that's not.
This is Eloria. We give a lot of space for that kind of shit. Your characters known each other for a long time. What would be your plan?
My plan was to like drop to the floor and like turn,
Spray him down.
kick him, like kick his legs underneath his body, and then have you fire at him.
But you can. He's still kind of distracted because he's looking at me going down the turret. So you could.
I mean, he is probably distracted.
So
He
he
is-
is. He is distracted. So basically, you could maybe fight him for the gun.
I could try.
You
Yeah.
I'm
want to
gonna
try?
like half drop, kick
Yeah.
his legs underneath his body,
Yeah.
and then see if he falls down, and have as he's climbing down the turret, and take the gun out of his hand.
Alright.
That's the plan, and this is
Alright.
gonna go horribly wrong. But
That's
that's the plan.
Yes.
That's your perfect action. Alright, let's see how well you execute. Execution is average. Alright. So,
What?
you drop down on the floor, kick towards the guy's shins. He topples over. But he screams, as he falls down, he screams, "Stupid decision!" And from the tree behind you, like up above in the tree, you hear a shot firing, which lands right next to your head. What's your next action here?
Oh. So I
Is
heard.
there,
Sorry?
Is there cover?
is there cover?
There's cars and you're in a jungle, so there's a lot of cover, but...
So
Alright.
could I?
Can
Wild-
I grab
wild-
the gun? Is the question. Can
You're
I
gonna
grab
have
the
to roll
pistol?
to see if you want to try and attempt to grab the gun again. You still have
Right.
Robert here who I need to know
Yeah.
his action.
Yeah. Whilst this is happening, can I just jump on the gun again?
Yes.
Because I'm in. Then I go back to the gun and.
So I'm gonna need a roll of both of you.
Oh God.
Alright.
Alright, so... is this a 6 or a 9? That's a 9
That's a
and a
9.
15. Alright, so... Robert hoppbacks on the turret. And you clearly easily grasp the controls because you've hopped off and on this thing for almost your entire career, so you know how to do this properly.
Mm-hmm.
Albert,
Not so much.
you're gonna fumble around looking for the gun because it's in a lot of shrubbery. Shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Then I'm gonna need you to roll to see if you get shot. You're getting shot, buddy.
No. I'm going to re-roll that.
Alright. Oh yeah, wait. Mr. Flower Doggo,
Yeah.
do you know the concept of reroll tokens?
No.
Alright, you see
Oh,
those
okay,
white
so we
tokens
have
on the
four.
bottom? You have
We have-
4 each session.
Okay. Now there are
Now
3
you only
left.
have 3.
It's basically
Okay.
divine intervention.
Basically. Alright, so a shot's gonna come whizzing by across your shoulder again. So,
He's very good at missing.
he's no, well, he's not necessarily good at missing. He's
Good at aiming at the wrong spot.
or he's good at dodging, right? Yes.
Yeah.
He can he's either good at
Or
hitting
the-
you.
or warning
I
shot.
imagine he's like aiming down his sides and be like, yeah, I'm going to aim down his head to scare him off, and then I'm going to do it again to scare him off.
Just
first
warning
one-
shots, mate.
First
Warning
shot was
shots.
probably to scare you off.
Yeah,
Second shot was probably intended to hit, but you dodged it.
yeah.
Okay. So
Alright.
does he get the gun?
He gets the
Fumbles around
gun,
in the jungle, dodge the bullet.
but you're right. You have the gun in your hand,
I'm gonna hide behind the tree. Or a
but
tree.
we're now in combat,
Yes.
which means we're gonna go by
Turn
combat turns.
order.
Yeah, we're gonna follow turn order. So, because they have the surprise, first turn's gonna go to the ambushers.
Yes.
Let's just call it generically the ambushers for now. And second turn's gonna be yours. There's currently no third party here.
Alright. Call for
Um,
backup.
So the first thing which means that the ambushers get the first turn.
Yes.
Which means that, Mr. Robert, you're gonna get shot at from the tree. So I'm gonna have to roll to see if he can actually hit something for now. That's gonna hit you.
Oh.
Do you want to dodge?
Yes.
Which
Alright.
means letting go of the gun.
Which means letting go of the gun and taking a dodge. How do you want
Can
to
I-
dodge this?
Can I duck inwards? Like, I don't know how
Down.
the butt. Yeah, down. Like, hiding behind the gun
Sure,
and
but
the armor,
remember that
kind
it's
of.
coming from above you, right? This is a shot coming from somewhere in the trees. You have not currently identified where you're getting shot from.
Yeah, but jumping out of the turret like upwards isn't going to work.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna work,
duck
right.
downwards.
Right, keep a hold of the turret and duck downwards while you pull the controls with you.
Yeah.
Alright, roll. That is a
That's
17.
solid.
Alright, you duck down, holding the gun, which means it's currently aimed up, and you spot from the trees a visor, which is like 2 green eyes and a guy sitting on a branch,
Mhm.
clearly in camouflage. You can't really identify anything else because he's tough to see, but you know where he is now.
Yeah. Okay, so I
Um,
know his location.
Now his location. Then the guy on the floor that you kicked his legs out of, is gonna pull the gun, because he still has his own gun. You grab one gun, not the other.
Oh, right. Fuck.
He's gonna fire at Albert, who is currently also on the ground, close to him. So he's gonna attempt to fire at you. Not necessarily get out of the way. He's just like getting up and shooting. So that's gonna hit.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hide behind a tree.
So you're gonna roll away behind a tree.
Yeah.
All right,
Nope. Well,
that's a 9.
Yeah,
Alright,
okay, I
so-
thought it
Shut up
Six.
about dice rolls!
I thought it was a 6. Okay.
yeah, the 6 and the 9 are a bit
Yeah.
Yeah.
difficult. All right, so you spring away with your legs, and you're gonna get grazed. So you
Oh.
do have a bullet wound, but it's
It's just but the flesh wound.
but a flesh wound. It hasn't really penetrated any muscles. It's just it hurts and it's bleeding in your lower leg.
Okay.
Alright. But I
No.
can still probably walk on
Nothing like a band-aid can fix, right? This is like you getting a bad scratch.
Yeah.
Basic,
Oh,
basic
okay.
nursery.
Yeah, you could fix this easily, but it hurts and it's bleeding, so it's still
Sure.
obnoxious. Right, so that's currently all the ambushers. So that means you're up.
Alright.
We're up.
I'm gonna shoot back. Because
Which
this
one?
guy's on the ground and he's
Yes,
annoying me.
Sure.
So that's going to happen. I mean,
Right, he's gonna attempt to roll to the side.
I'm not gonna say anything.
That's a
Um,
2 shit rolls. Alright. You shoot towards him on the ground. He attempts to roll to his side, but you still tag him on the shoulder. Not necessarily through, but on.
yeah.
So you go through a bit of the shoulder, which he screams out in pain. Grabs
that
with
his
his
gun
hand
arm?
towards. No, it's not.
Damn.
So he is like trying to cover it up with his gun in his hand. So it's a bit, difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
But he is still, incapability to attempt to murder you.
Sure.
So
Okay.
then, Mr. Robert.
yes, I think I'm gonna shoot, like, trying to shoot the branch beneath the guy, not on the
Ooh,
guy,
clever.
because I do not want to obliterate him, but I want to try to get him down off the tree, so we could.
Probably, if you knock the tree under him, then
Yeah.
he's probably going to, like, go unconscious if he falls down.
Yes,
He's probably
exactly.
at least gonna break his legs. He's at least 10 meters up in the air.
Okay, okay.
Well done. I mean,
This is a
I'm-
big fall, right?
I'm gonna
That
attempt
works.
to take down the tree.
Alright, roll. Alright, since you're aiming at the tree, he can't really dodge.
the tree is going to try and move.
No, he's gonna attempt to jump to a different branch. Alright,
Oof.
as he sets off,
Such close rolls.
Yes.
he pushes himself off the tree, and from his wrist, he acted like is a bit of machinery, and a grappling hook comes out, which grabs a different tree, and he pulls himself up on a different branch.
No, but we now know his location though.
But you do know where he is still.
We both know this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it gives
And,
us.
The branch he was just on comes crashing down with a loud crash. So if there's anyone nearby, they clearly know where you are right now.
I think they've heard it from the
They probably
minigun.
heard the
Yeah,
minigun.
they probably
They
heard
probably-
your mounted machine gun, which just went
Like, and the tree
and
just
then you heard
comes-
crash, right?
Yeah.
Quality sound effects here, ladies and gents.
But if a tree falls over in a forest and nobody's there to witness, do the squirrels sleep sideways?
Yes.
What?
You're in a planet without squirrels. They can't sleep sideways. And I don't even
Okay.
know how squirrels sleep, but that's irrelevant right now. Which means it's the ambusher's turn again.
Well, one of them is. Yeah,
So
they're
the guy
both
who's on
kind
the
of-
ground is gonna try and get up and get behind some cover. Not necessarily shoot, but get himself to safety.
Yeah.
There's a 7, so he's gonna set off the ground, scream loudly, get his back against the tree, and still be in open sight. He's not very happy right now. The guy in the turret is gonna take a shot at Maxless.
The
I hope
guy
it's
in the
the tree.
turret.
The guy in the tree. Sorry,
So
Might be.
I'm not.
can I please properly? Thank you.
Um,
Alright, he's gonna misfire. So his gun, you hear the sound of the gun taking a shot,
Mhm.
but you see in the air, the barrel of his gun, instead of, the general light source coming out, like a laser
Yeah.
shot, just a loud fizz, and some red sparks come off. And he's gonna attempt to grapple away. Just head to a different branch. Away from you guys. And he
Right.
succeeds in doing so. So he's now further away, more difficult to
Sure.
hit.
okay.
I want my compadre to gun down the man that is on the wrong side, or that chose to be on the wrong side of the tree.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
I agree.
light him up.
Alright, roll for me to see how well you absolutely decimate this guy, because he's in open view.
Very averagely.
Very securely average. Right, so you're gonna pull the trigger, and you're gonna turn this guy into paste. So this tree is now filled with holes, and there's a very bloody body against it, which is clearly dead now. And it's just
and I'm
slowly
gonna-
sliding down the tree with a large blood stain on it.
Before he like completely dies, I'm going to scream, "My road now, my forest!"
Yes.
Right, and now he's dead. In the distance, you're gonna hear some engines roar.
Oh.
These are not your engines. Your engines don't really
As you
roar.
said that, I heard an explosion outside. That was very disturbing.
That was my setup, man. Intentional. Intentional.
Intentional.
I'm blowing up your house for comedic effect.
Damn! It was outside, not inside, so.
I mean, you gotta start with the front door. No, but to get back on topic because I'm clearly getting off track again.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my right screen and see like that big picture of that dog
Yes.
with a flower in it. I can't take this
It's
seriously.
the best.
Okay, yeah, go on. I'm
Alright,
sorry.
so you're gonna hear some engines roar, and it's gonna get louder. And they're gonna get closer to you. And before we decide the next actions, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Alrighty.
So
This is Project Eloria. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
yeet.
We can't hear you. You muted.
Maybe that's the point. I can still see the Eloria
Yeah.
logo though. So basically, are we live?
Yeah,
Yes.
We are live.
Yes, we are live. So our GM needs to do something real quick, but we are here. Right? Maxless?
He didn't open our mics.
He did not?
No.
Perfect. We're having some technical difficulties. Perfect. You know, that's not gonna work if he's not here. How many viewers? We have 3 viewers.
Don't talk about this is going to be on a vault. Don't don't talk about that stuff.
I'm sorry, but we're still muted.
Shit.
I'm quiet now. Yep. Awkward elevator music.
Right, I'm back.
You're still muted. In
We-
DC.
Hello?
No, I'm not.
And
Okay.
you didn't open our mics, so the audience didn't get to listen to our beautiful voices.
I did open your mic.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No.
Oh, wait, yeah. No, my mistake. You did. Whatever.
God damn it.
So they heard that. He was talking about views again, which is...
I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. Not yet.
Alright, basic rules are 1, not talking about views. 2,
Dude, not interpreting dice rolls.
not interpreting dice rolls. 3, don't call people by their real name.
Yes.
4,
And 4?
the most important rule, enjoy yourself.
Okay, okay.
And the
I
5th
know
rule
the
is no
rules now.
talking in Dutch, because that's bad.
Yes, but I figured that one out.
Exactly.
I sent you something so that I could see your faces, like what's happening, instead of looking at a dog on my screen. So
Oh,
maybe
want me
you could use that to edit it in.
Oh god, no, that's a bad idea. Alright, I need to...
Oh.
I need to open this.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
File name memes. No, that's a horrible idea. Let's not call it memes because then I'm never gonna find it again.
It's called
Downloads.
Flower Doggo.
Flower dog thing.
Flower dog thing.
Plus, need to add
I
the
hope I
image.
can use it only once and then have
Yeah, let's
Yes.
hope.
like
Okay, browse. My downloads, gotta grab. Do I have anything to work with?
Cue the elevator music for technical difficulties.
This isn't technical.
bum ba bum.
Oh, we can use this one, that's fine.
Oh god, what is he doing?
Right.
Oh god, no, that's on my end. Yeah, please fix.
Okay,
Oh god.
perfect. Yes. Now I can. Yes, now I can see you guys. Amazing.
That's
Right.
amazing.
I
love that.
That works.
Yeah.
Sure.
That works.
Oh god.
Yep.
Stupid temporary solutions. Ahoy. Alright. Let's get back on the
Yes.
show because you guys heard some engines.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
heading towards us.
Heading towards you.
Even.
I do not like this.
I have a gun.
You have a pistol.
Yes. He has a me.
I have big gun.
Machine gun. A mounted
He has
mounted
machine
LMG.
mounted LMG.
A mounted light machine
LMG,
gun.
mounted and loaded.
Yes. Rainbow Six. means.
Fully loaded.
fully
Alright,
loaded.
so you guys, what's your choice of action here?
Ooh. We still have that guy somewhere in the trees.
Yeah, but he's very dead. No. The guy that like the sniper dude.
Yeah, the
Camo
sniper
dude.
dude. The
No,
camo dude.
he went away. Remember? Like he vanished.
Oh yeah, he went further away. So we got one dead guy, one gone guy, and engines.
Yeah, and we heard an
roaring.
engine while he was fleeing, so I am going to assume that he is the one that jumped into the vehicle.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
And we should probably like stay together and like wait. Dismount the LMG from the buggy, or park the buggy like off of the road, and then wait until the sound of the engine, until the sound of whatever the thing is
Can
that's
you,
making the sound.
while I move the buggy like off the road, can you like look at the guy, take his pistol off him?
Oh yeah, I'm going to take the gun of the dead guy. I don't know if it's still
Yeah,
there, but I don't know if you shot
And-
the gun.
maybe, like, take off his helmet to identify.
He is, yeah, that could work.
I think.
sure.
I think that's our plan of
Yeah, it's
action right
protocol.
now.
It's protocol, right? Like we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's go do that.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to flag HQ here in a combat situation with
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do
Exactly.
that after
Unknown.
I.
currently unknown.
yeah.
So I'm gonna contact you,
towards
okay?
I'm going to-
HQ. So.
Yeah. I'm going to walk towards Pudding Guy, and then take his gun,
Mr. Mush.
Mr. Mush. Take his gun, take off his helmet, and try to identify the
Alright,
very
roll for
dead
me.
guy.
Roll for me if you can identify this guy. Right, in an attempt to
no.
identify the guy, you see his face is very much mush, and you have no clue.
Can I get the gun?
You can grab the gun, so let's test fire it to see if it's
Yes.
an operational gun.
Well, I mean, I hope it would be.
Yeah, it's not.
He was.
I
It got
obliterated.
shot. You just obliterated
I
everything.
You
obliterated.
hit the gun,
Is
which
the
meant
battery?
that the battery exploded.
Ah, damn it.
And so
I
that
want-
gun's definitely no more.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe if you get a new battery, get in and spend some time tinkering with it, you could fix it, but you don't have that time.
No, not right now.
I found some time in the forest, but that's different.
Yes. Okay. So basically, I put the buggy away. Contacted HQ that we were in combat.
Right, HQ asks you if you are... Right, so you contact HQ to inform them of the current situation.
Yeah.
Right, this is HQ. We have heard your call. Are you aware of the current species?
Negative.
Sure.
Do the inhabitants seem to be locals, or are they different units entirely?
They
We
seem
do
like
not know.
very different units entirely. They do not seem like a local species.
But we cannot make this call because we don't know.
Right,
Basically,
Like, what-
we have found ships, but that's it.
Are you in prolonged combat? Do we need to send you some supporting
I
some
think we'll be
supportive
fine.
units?
We'll be fine.
For now, we'll be fine, and otherwise we'll give you a call.
Do we have med stuff, by the way, in
But-
the buggy? To patch his
Yeah,
little
yeah,
wound?
you have a med kit. You can
Emergency
easily
med kit.
patch his scratch. Patch the scratch.
Patch
Just
the
with the
scratch.
flash wound.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
So-
no, like maybe send one unit over to like be in the vicinity if it's necessary.
Yeah.
Alright.
But for now,
Alright, we will contact another exploration party to remain within close proximity in case of another
Encounter.
encounter,
Yeah.
and we will make others aware of the current situation.
Okay. So, are we gonna wait?
yeah, because because the noise was heading towards us.
Yeah.
So,
Right, so, roll. I don't care who of you. I need to roll for the party. Alright, party rolls an 11. Engine noise. It's definitely getting louder. It's getting closer, and it's clearly now you can identify there are multiple.
Ooh.
we're gonna get the fuck out.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna hop in the buggy. Drive the fuck away.
But you dismounted the gun.
No,
No, I backed up the gun.
no, he
I backed up the car.
he put
off
the
the
car
road,
on the rush side of the road, and then
and then stayed in the
because
gun.
we didn't want to dismount the gun.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, my bad.
So I'm gonna get in the car and
Nah,
get the fuck out.
Okay.
Alright, see. Roll.
Oh god.
Oh, that's K4. Spam that shit. I'm inclined to re-roll this. I don't know if I
the face of Huib.
I don't know if I have your permission to re-roll this.
I do. Yes, you have.
Alright.
um,
That's better. That's
Um,
cocked.
It's a 9.
it's a 9.
It's a cocked 9.
I don't know how it works, but it's a 9.
I don't know how these physics work,
If you
man.
want, you can free re-roll this, but you know.
Oh no, I'm taking that 9. I'm
Can I?
avoiding that.
Can I try?
No.
Okay, we're taking the
Denied.
9. No, the
Alright.
9.
So you're gonna rev up your engine and quickly head backwards along the trail, getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, as you drive, I'm gonna need to roll.
Right.
Just a singular roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop saying
Yes.
you need to roll. Like,
Oh. That's a 6.
If I say you need to roll, I mean the party. Right, you're gonna get shot
no,
at.
you said I need to roll, so that's
Oh, so.
weird.
I need a roll.
Yeah, I need a roll. A roll, generally.
Okay,
But
so
you're gonna get shot at, and luckily your tires are properly made, so they're gonna get hit, but it's not gonna puncture. So you're gonna continue driving, but you are still in a combat situation, which means we're following turn order.
So they just got to fire, that means we are, I presume.
so
Alright. Shoot back!
I shoot back.
You're just gonna spray down the road.
Yes.
All right, roll.
Roll for that, buddy.
Aight. You're gonna spray backwards along the road, and you hear some screeching engines, and people clearly attempting to prevent getting hit by incoming fire.
Okay.
You probably
So
delayed their approach.
yes, I think this is the time to contact our friendlies
Yes!
to
I am
help
very
us.
happy that we got another unit involved in this.
Yes.
This is Rider 10 requesting immediate assistance of all near other Rider units.
This is Rider 7. Copy that. We are near approach. In approximately 2 kilometers, we will be within sighting distance. Copy.
ETA 2 clicks.
Basically, I don't know military
ETA
speak.
T minus 2.
Yeah. No,
This
no,
is-
no, it's not
this-
T-2.
It's T minus 2.
ETA T minus 2.
ETA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
T
okay.
for time minus, well,
Yeah. T-2.
T minus 2 turns.
Yes, but okay.
Yeah.
They're 2 clicks away.
2 turns away.
There is a fourth wall somewhere and it's being broken.
What's a fourth wall at this time of year?
Well, very thin apparently.
Very thin, very
Very
thin.
thin. Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay, so
I
They-
can't
they
stop
got
staring
delayed.
at your thing in the
I
OBS.
can't, I just can't now.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I don't know why I had this on my computer.
I need to make one from the.
I
of the
question
flower
this,
logo.
but
I actually do know why. It was my Discord avatar.
Oh
yes.
Because I currently have
Alright,
the
but that's
the-
I'm
yeah,
just
the
going to
Toho one.
distance myself further.
Alright, so you're gonna go full gas, attempt to leave.
Yeah.
Alright, roll!
Row.
Hmm.
That's a bad one.
Right, so you're gonna hit the gas at a quick pace,
Pedal to the metal.
pedal to the metal, and you're gonna drive off into the sunset. No, you're gonna drive along the road,
Is it
but not
sunset?
not much quicker than you currently are because you've basically pushed the limit of your engine. And we're gonna see if they can actually get closer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, your new attack is definitely a lot quicker. So you're putting some distance behind you and your pursuers.
Nice.
So
Do we
as you leave the jungle, do you want to stop, or do you want to continue on into the plains?
So we are getting backup like in about a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drive out of the jungle, turn left, and then stop. Dead, just no sounds, just be quiet.
Then
So,
I'm gonna
I'm
turn the
basically-
turret
Yeah, exactly. You have to turn
towards
it.
the road.
So as soon as anything comes out of the jungle, it's gonna get blasted.
Well, but like
Yes.
try to as I head out of the jungle, turn left and a bit more, so only like the turret is poking out and the rest of the cars in the jungle, but off to the side, so that it's not really that visible. So to hype that they drive past,
All right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
and,
So,
just be silent.
Yeah. All right. As you're near the edge of the jungle, the engine sounds come to a stop. They seem to have stopped some distance. They don't really see. Well, you hear some shouting. There's clearly communication going on, and you think you see someone moving in the treetops, but you're not too sure. But it's
Ooh.
quite a distance.
Ooh.
Probably trying to scout around and like see if we are.
It could be
Oh.
the sniper as well.
Yeah, it could be the dude that was angry at us
Yes.
for shooting down his buddy, obliterating his buddy.
I was gonna say, he has a very legit reason to be mad at you.
I mean,
Um,
we just killed his buddy. You know, he was aiming a gun at my head. It's fine. It's
You were just trespassing in their area.
Yeah.
You were just looting their
Yeah.
ships, you know.
They'll
Basically.
understand. It's my jungle now. I claimed it.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, that's what he did, so I can do it too.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
well, I mean, he's probably like we can park the car, go hide behind a bush, and wait. Try to be stealthy
All right.
and wait for backup.
Here's your
'cause
backup.
should- Cool.
Let me just copy copy these. Let me just give them a bit of a different color tint.
You.
Let's call them.
Back up.
Yeah, let's not give them names for now. If we actually get into, you know, dialogue with them, we'll see about that.
Alright, so I'm just going to like make a signal to be quiet and hide in the forest and...
Right, so the other car's gonna park on the other side of the road. A bit, you know, bit more into the plains, but
Yeah.
in a bit of a recessed area, so their gun is sticking up, but the rest of the car is hidden. And you're gonna, again, let me roll, actually. Because we're now gonna get into tense combat, probably. Alright, you're gonna hear someone clearly shouting out some orders, approximately 500 meters ahead of you, but you don't really know where.
Alright.
Like, clearly deeper into the jungle, but you can't identify where exactly.
Okay.
That's fine.
I guess we should wait.
Yeah.
Just wait our opponents.
Alright.
Wait our opponents, if we spot somebody, ambush them.
Right, a 6. A shot's gonna come by whizzing your car. Clearly from above somewhere.
Okay, so it's a sniper. It's a camouflage guy.
It hits the ground beside your car, and your buddies on the other side clearly instantly shoot into combat mode, right? They're ready to start gunning down idiots.
Oh god. Yes.
Remember that they do not have sidearms, so the only thing they actually have
they
is
only have their
turret.
gun.
Yeah.
We have a turret too. Start mowing, boy.
Yes. We're gonna. I'm gonna shoot in the direction the shot came from.
It's a laser, right? It's a laser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gun they
where the
use.
laser gun.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
You can follow the laser trail and just blast
Straight
in
down
that
that
general
tree.
direction. Alright,
Yeah.
roll for me.
Do that shit.
Alright. You gun in the general direction, you hear a loud scream, and then a thud of something hitting the ground.
Oh god.
He's probably kinda dead.
And
I
at
don't.
this- in reaction to you firing your gun,
The guys came.
you're gonna hear some more screaming of orders, and you're gonna, around you, you're gonna see, like, the paranoia effect, right? Every leaf rustling is
Oh
gonna
god.
pull your attention and that kind of stuff. You can almost feel the tension in the air.
Yeah.
Smell the laser fire.
We have lasers, right? That's
Yeah.
I have a laser pistol.
Yeah.
I'm going to overload the laser pistol, throw it into the forest, and hope it burns down.
You're gonna attempt to burn down the entire forest.
Yes.
Well,
Why should I wait?
makes it easier to to build a city.
Exactly.
Alright, sure.
And you know,
with
that camouflage
every-
is less effective.
With
Right,
every
so
fauna and
So
flora
roll for me
gone.
in an attempt to overload the pistol, see if it has safety built in to prevent, you know, this shit happening. Oh no, this is gonna get
Say,
fun.
so
This is gonna get real fun. Alright, so, you've dealt with your fair share of laser pistols. So what you're gonna do is take out the battery a tiny bit, so it's still technically connected, but doesn't really create too much power. And then tape down the trigger, and throw it off.
sticky stitch.
So as soon as it lands, the battery gets properly connected, it's gonna attempt to fire and just start loading everything into the chamber, which is impossible to fire because the trigger's held down. And you need to release the trigger. But with all that building up, it's literally gonna explode in almost like a battery fire, right? So it's just gonna ignite into flames. So you've just lit the entire forest on fire.
Nice. Backing
Um,
the fuck off, by the way.
you're gonna hear some screaming, because people have just clearly realized you've lit the entire fucking forest on
Yes.
fire. You're gonna hear some commands shouting, and you're gonna see a guy running towards you on fire, and just approximately 3 meters from your car drop face down into the ground, and just slowly burn to death. This guy seems to almost be geared in military level gear.
Military level.
Militia gear, nice.
So-
Like, but it's charred now.
Is everything around him on fire as well?
He's just lit everything he ran through on fire.
No, I was like, I wanted to try to pick up the gun, but no, never mind. Because-
let's back off out of the forest, you know?
Yes,
That
yes.
sounds like
Yeah,
a good
alright,
idea.
So roll for me to see if you can actually.
And group up with the other guys.
With
Well, I mean,
Alright. So as you put down the gas pedal, your car's not starting.
Hunter in chat, I have a question. Whose face?
Wait, what?
This is a very appropriate question.
Very
As
appropriate.
soon as you answer me, I'll get back to you.
Oh god. Oh no.
Or maybe somebody else will.
Alright, so the forest is currently burning.
Oh,
Mine. Well, I mean,
Go for it.
I guess. I don't like. Sure.
Totally isn't weird at all.
oh, that's an invitation. That's an invitation.
You just gotta find him now.
Yeah. Good luck.
The
All right,
search.
but let's head back out of the fort. Try to.
Well, you just
I
kind
am-
of failed at attempting to back out of the forest.
Yes.
I'm distracted now. I am
So-
so confused.
Which means you've also used, your turn. Which means currently it's the hostiles' turn.
Oh god.
Which means I'm gonna roll to see if you are in big trouble.
Oh god.
Survey says
No.
no.
Oh, it's actually a no. Oh, I was just guessing.
No, they rolled a 4. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I saw that
Right, they're
now.
gonna back off actually.
Back off, not get burned.
They rather not, head towards the fire. So you're gonna hear some engines rev up again and drive away. But the fire's still burning around you, and your car just didn't start. So you have one more
gonna
roll
try
before
again.
you're in extremely big trouble.
I'm gonna
I-
try again. What were you gonna say?
I wanted to say let's try again. If that doesn't work, dismount the gun and everything we
And
have.
run.
Take it to the other Dune Cruiser.
Yeah.
Take command of it, and then have 2 mounted guns.
Oh, you're gonna serve me tea. I am in.
Yes.
I am so in.
So we have a Dune Cruiser with 2 guns, 4
Yes.
people, so we could have like our pilots, 2 gunners, and like one designated medic or repair guy,
Sure.
and have like oh
But
my god.
First, let's try again to get out, and we might have to re-roll, but we will just. I'm just gonna roll and hope for the best.
Alright,
I've
in your
hoped for the
second
best, and it
attempt to
kind of
rev
worked
up the
out.
engine, you successfully start the engine
Okay.
and drive out of the forest, which is now definitely on fire.
Definitely,
Let's
like
start a fire.
Like now it's not just like a small fire, now it's a forest fire.
Is
Now
it
it's,
a 25-year fire?
No, you don't know how large the jungle is, but you're definitely doing a proper attempt at burning it all down.
by the way,
Nice.
whilst we're driving away from the forest, I want to contact HQ that we found
Oh yeah.
a guy
we
burning
found
with
it.
like military grade
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that's a very good idea actually.
Because if
you-
we won't,
So you're reporting that you encountered hostiles with military grade weapons?
yes.
Alright,
And
so
gear.
HQ
Well-
is gonna contact you back. Alright. As far as the scans are concerned, these are not native. They are probably previous explorers or anything. These means they are hostile on site, which means
Oh,
shoot on
actually-
site. I repeat, shoot on site.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the HQ get back to us on the data that we sent them?
Oh, that's a good one as
Because
well.
that might actually correspond with what we just.
Right.
That might kind of burn.
So in your contact, you've identified, they sent back you the data, they've decrypted and everything relevant currently to you.
Yeah.
The hostiles, everything that's, because last thing you took the data, you basically took the data core from that ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, no way. And on it, it's
I'm sorry. Go.
on it is that these were indeed Gen Mod explorers who seem to were definitely not government sent out by the government, and they seem to have been looking for a place to build a harvesting facility.
So basically, they're rebels.
They're not rebels. They're looking like basically a big slave trading center.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
they were looking for a
Oh,
proper
gosh.
location for that.
I just set their forest on fire.
And
They
you
got
just set up.
fucked.
Yeah. This is getting a lot weirder by the minute.
Can we have a satellite scan of like the area around the burning forest and in the burning forest?
Right, so they're gonna do a detailed scan, so it's gonna take some time for them to do the proper scan, but they're gonna scan the entire forest and see if they can
Okay.
figure out what's what.
Nice.
And
That's
because
good.
obviously they're gonna send in a combat unit to start clearing this shit out, because if they want to colonize, you can't really have an illegal slave trading center set up.
No.
That's not. No.
So you're currently with the other Dune cruiser is gonna contact you and it's gonna say, "Alright, do you still need our backup, or should we continue?"
We should be good. The forest is kind of burning down now, so we fixed that problem.
But
Fair
basically,
enough.
stay close.
Alright, we're gonna stay
Yeah,
within an
let's-
approximate range, and
Let's stay close because they
Yeah,
are
but-
hostile and they have a shoot on sight, as you probably also heard. So, yeah,
yeah, we're gonna continue in a parallel
let's keep close.
pattern and see if we can, discover some more shit. But if we
Yeah.
find a good spot, we're still keeping credit.
10
Right, so,
points to Rider 7.
so they're gonna be. Of course, you have your own team names, but
But wait,
Yeah.
we just burned down our forest with our dirt road. For fuck's sake!
It's our forest. I'm gonna yell that to them like, it's our forest! Damn it.
you can have the burning ashes.
Sure. It's our
Damn it.
road too.
What road?
The one that's still there, probably because
Covered in ashes.
ashes, ashes,
Ashes.
they all fall down.
What? Welcome back, Ashen One.
Let's not. Let's. There's just so many game references stacked on top of each other. It's getting weird.
Okay, Hunter, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
That's,
It's getting weirder by the minute. I'm impressed.
it's getting weirder, and I have power over this chat, and I shall use it.
Listen, as long as it's not definitely disturbingly weird, it's fine.
I know.
I can smell you. I'm so close.
He or she is talking to me, so I can't decide what is too far for me.
Fair enough.
Yes. But okay, so we're away from the forest.
Yee.
We've definitely killed two guys, maybe
We
three.
have killed 3 people. One burned down. One fell out of a tree in a burning forest. So if he wasn't that falling out
Yeah,
of the
but
tree, he's
maybe
dead now.
maybe his friends took him with them. So we have
In
two.
they are paranoid in a burning forest. I don't think they took up their body,
Okay,
or at least I
So-
don't see it happening.
we have two, probably 3 KIAs.
Yes,
A burning forest,
yes,
a house in a lake.
yes, and a weird crash ship that these people probably came from.
Yes, and they want to enslave. They're making a slave program thingy.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember that these ships are probably 5 to 10 years old, so it's probably set up by now.
We had a mission.
It's to find a settlement location.
Yes, that's not gonna work out so well. Okay, what are we gonna do? Because now I really want to look at that house, though.
Yeah, I want to go to that house, but
Can we contact HQ again for the
Yeah.
boats because the situation has changed?
the situation has changed. We have encountered hostiles, and I mean, in a platonic way, or do you love me? Like, how is this going to work out?
What's the
Okay.
relationship here?
It's yes. Can I make a roll?
Let's go contact HQ again because the situation has changed, and maybe we can find out something from the house.
Sure.
Sure.
So, what you want to roll, probably?
Yeah, of course I want to roll. I always
Okay,
wanna roll.
I'm gonna roll.
Go, roll for it.
Mr. Doggy.
Oh God.
Um,
Mr. Doggy.
HQ, HQ contact you again. We have analyzed the situation and deemed appliance of a hover module acceptable. Sending
Nice.
down drop.
Ooh.
So through orbit, you just sort of
Wait, no, you said we couldn't hover because we had wheels. What's this?
exactly. So what's gonna come crashing down is a module you can install in your car so you can hover.
Ooh.
It's just gonna it's like gonna turn the wheels down and then have the wheels be the hover engine.
Yeah, no, that's not how this is gonna work.
Does it make the car faster though?
No.
I mean, that
Damn
wouldn't
it.
really. But so how does this module work?
Right, what this module does is you attach it to the bottom of your car
Yeah.
and it inflates and you become a hovercraft.
Right.
So you
Ah.
don't float. Well, technically you float, but you don't fly. You have just an airbase that you ride on.
So we just transformed it into a hovercraft.
Exactly.
All right. Nice.
So now you have a hovercraft, which means you can cross the lake.
Guess. And we're faster, probably, kinda.
Depends. On rough terrain, you definitely aren't.
Well, alright, no, not on rough terrain, but on like plains, on like
Yeah.
smooth plains and water, we're probably faster now.
You can almost hit like 100 kilometers an hour
Nice.
instead of the 80 you were previously doing.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Alright, let's go and get to the house.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
getting weird.
This is so
I
weird.
don't really know what to think of this.
Nope.
Be
But it's
happy, you
fine.
have a fan!
Yes, I have a fan. Also,
Very disturbing fan.
you can love me by pressing that follow button and showing up every stream.
Damn.
because capitalism.
That's quality manipulation.
I approve.
Right, so you're gonna go over the water and you're gonna head towards the house.
Like building.
Number one.
China? No, wait.
No,
Wait.
not let's
Let's
not.
not go there.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but-
Korea, North Korea that you were trying to say.
Let's not talk about politics.
Let's not talk politics. That's like bad idea. Well, not real world politics. We can talk
gonna say.
Eloria politics. That's
There's
fine.
plenty of Eloria politics.
Yes.
Right, so you're gonna head towards the house.
Oh yeah.
As you reach the island, the house seems to have been abandoned for some time.
All right.
So the door's hanging off of its hinges a bit. It's open. There's clearly been animals and things inside. The area around it's very rough.
Oh God.
The house seems to be built out of like metal, but like reused metal, so probably old ship parts or something. Almost a bit like an emergency shelter.
Huh. That's investigate.
Investigate?
Yes.
Should I get out of your car?
Yes.
Wait.
Well,
I just want to say this: you don't have your pistol anymore.
I know.
Be careful.
We can dismount the LMG though.
Yeah. And
I
you need
do
to
not
move.
want to do that because if we have to go away fast,
Yeah.
We
You
lose
lose
the
your
gun.
only weapon.
Yeah.
let's
That's true.
have it on the car.
Like
On the
alright,
buggy?
So, yeah. How are we going to like investigate this house?
Can we have
Oh, I know something that our team does, but that's fine. That's like okay.
yeah. Then
No, because we called our team the bestest, right?
yeah.
And we don't have a real universal language. We talk English because that's easier and it's international in our world. But there's no really like. Is there a proper main language in Eloria? There's not
No,
really
they have a
proper
translation
language.
device.
Yeah. So our team talks in like really broken Hemos
Why?
because then I can talk in broken English
No.
and I can say things like investigate
No, why would you ever?
because this is a one-off campaign and I can.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks for the slow clap. I appreciate it.
Can we have the other buggy like
Thanks
watch
for following,
over our-
Hunter.
Can we have the other buggy or dune cruiser, whatever it is, watch over our cruiser so we can go inside. So the both of us can go
You know
inside.
Albert's his character name, right?
If
Just so
you're
you
you're
know.
like going to tattoo a name on your arm, don't do that with Albert because that's my character name.
If his character dies, you're losing everything.
Yes.
That's a big commitment.
And this character is very likely to die.
It's a
Especially
one-off
if you
campaign.
investigate some small
Yes.
houses without any weaponry.
Yes.
Investigate.
Yes.
But no, if we can have that other cruiser like get a point so they can see our buggy, but if we need to, we can have them spray down the house.
We can spray down the house.
They're out of range,
And they
Okay.
they went off to do their own thing, right? So
Yeah. so they're
they are
still
in range.
they're in
close
response
proximity,
range,
but
right?
Don't die, Albert.
well, I can't guarantee anything because this is Eloria and people die.
I know I've killed at least 2 main characters already.
Yes.
I wanted to say I could like misfire my gun and shoot
And
him
we-
down.
Like we didn't really necessarily kill Henry, but he's kind of broken.
Henry's not dead.
He's
Henry!
broken.
Henry also, I killed a lot more non-main characters.
Yes.
Right? Technically I haven't killed a main character yet.
Dude,
Well, no.
Henry is mine, okay?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, because
Technically,
you said that you didn't want anything to do with him anymore, and he was Huib's to abuse and use, so he's not yours.
That's true. But he was made up of my mind.
Yes.
Alright, let's get back on our,
Yeah.
So we can gun down the house.
yeah, you can.
Yeah. Like make
But-
sure that nobody's alive in there.
Are you just gonna gun down the house and probably destroy anything inside?
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like I don't want that.
Yeah.
Because I want to
Um,
go and like go inside and try to loot a new gun or a weapon of some sort.
Wait, what are the other gadgets we have on our Dune Cruiser? Because we've had like
So, we
our
have the
boosters.
We have the boosters, we have the beacons, we have the hover module.
What do we have in our crates? Do we have like a scanning device?
Yeah, because we have an integration chip that we use to send signal
Yeah,
or
you-
download the data.
You have a beacon.
We have some of those.
We have beacons.
Yeah. So we don't really have any weapons or something that we could
No.
craft a weapon out of, probably.
Damn
No.
it.
You are unarmed besides your turret. Because due
We
to
are not-
global scans, this should be an uninhabited planet.
Yeah.
But if you, are there any sheds around the house?
No, it's just a singular house.
It's just
Yeah.
a house, man. Like, let's just dismount, take the LMG with us, and go inside.
You can't
But I
fire
have-
it without setting it up, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we have
right.
wheels?
No.
We can take this. We can take the float hover module off.
Yeah.
And then like store it. That's fine.
I don't want to do that. If we have to have a quick response, we just drive into the water into the water.
Yeah, exactly. So we could go like hand to hand. We could just go in there with the two of us,
Hand to
take our
hand.
piece of metal, and
Do we
fight
know-
hand to hand combat.
Yeah, I wanted to say, do we know some martial arts or is just hand to
You
hand
know how to
combat?
punch someone?
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
good enough.
We could look like for a big metal pipe that we could whack people with.
Or, you know, you could think, this very abandoned looking house probably has no one
Might
inside.
be empty. But
Okay.
but you're DMing it, so I don't know.
I know, that's the whole point of me DMing, because it's a magical
Yes.
mystery. Even I don't know what the hell's going on half of the time.
Then
So let's just go and head inside
yeah.
and look for a big piece of metal that we can hit people with.
make a shiv.
Yeah.
Right, as you head inside the house, you discover one
There's absolutely
old
fuck all.
ship computer, one bed, one corpse on said bed, one very old deteriorated corpse on said bed,
Oh god.
and
Were they intertwined?
no, it's
How
just a
good.
singular guy. but you know, well,
There was another corpse, you said.
No, I was just describing the corpse a bit more.
Oh.
It's not a very recent death. It's someone who died here, and the computer seems to have been connected to like the old power core of the ship, which is standing in the corner of the room, but that's now run out of fuel. And
Can we
some
Can we-
animals seem to have taken shelter and everything.
connect that computer to our buggy? Like
Yeah, can
power
we
it up?
download the data, upload it to the ship?
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
No. But is the computer usable for our buggy to upgrade it?
No.
Damn it.
But we can use the data.
We can use the
Still
data
send
indeed.
data through. Yeah.
Upload the data to the mothership.
Upload it to the mothership.
Yes.
Um,
So I
Are
do
there-
that.
are there any objects near the corpses?
Yeah, or is there any weapon? Or
Is there any
anything that we
weaponry
can
in the
make
house?
into a weapon?
Are there
On a
parts?
little table besides the bed, a very improvised table, which is probably used to be just like a rock, which was shaped a bit, is a gun.
A laser pistol.
No, it's not a laser pistol. It's an
No.
old-timey gun that takes
Oh.
bullets.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
slug gun.
It's a
Ooh.
slug-based gun.
Is there any?
Those
Ooh.
are rare and valuable.
There's a box
Um,
of bullets with it, but there seem to be only 20 bullets left.
I'll take it anyway. It's more than nothing.
I want to say try it out because it's gunpowder probably.
Yeah, but it doesn't like deteriorate, right?
Mm.
It's like bullets
No.
from
Yeah, that's
100
a-
years ago still work, so that's fine.
okay. But I don't want to experience them. Like
I don't know if this triggered you, but
I don't want to
You're fine.
experience like a problem that we're in combat and you're like, oh, I'm gonna use my gun and it
so-
doesn't.
there are
Doesn't
20
fire.
bullets left, right?
20.
The gun isn't loaded.
Gun is not loaded.
Alright, so I'm gonna load the
Magazine
gun.
is empty.
I'm gonna load the gun
Alright.
and like try to figure out how to load it because I don't know if I know old guns.
Roll for me to see if you can actually know how to work this gun.
I don't.
Alright, as you attempt to figure out how to work this gun,
I'm so good at this game.
you try to get the chamber out, because as far as you're aware, you need a chamber. Because, you know, laser rifles have a chamber, so technically this
Yeah.
should too.
Yeah.
For some reason you assume it's the top, and you just pull off the entire top, which is a bit, you know, old
Just
and
got
rusty.
rusty.
So
We-
you just
we-
literally tear it off the top, and you just look at it like, ooh, this shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Okay. Is any one of us experienced with like weaponry, or are we just explorers?
You're explorers. You're not.
We're
allowed to
explorers,
have
but, like,
one.
I if you like if you know one gun, you know all of them. But
You triggered a lot of people there.
yeah, that's why I said Kappa.
Okay.
But that's like my character's like.
Is there
train of thought.
anything other than the computer, the corpses, and the broken gun?
Rock made of
The
rockets.
broken gun in the room,
No.
like
But it was
nothing.
shaped like the house, right? So is there an upstairs or a downstairs?
No.
Oh.
Are there more rooms or just one
No,
room?
Just a singular room. Just
Alright.
it seems like someone quickly built a shelter for themselves where they also passed away.
Sure. So we are just going to head on and look for a better settlement location
Yes.
because we are done here. Well, how's the forest going?
Forest is very so as you leave the house on the horizon, just the sky has slowly been turning grey from all the smoke because you're burning down the entire forest.
We're eco.
Shitty planet anyway.
We're eco-friendly, I swear.
You're absolutely destroying the local, you know, wildlife and everything. It's fine.
It's
Um,
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so the entire forest is clearly burning down. But in the background, through the smoke, you can see some lights of like large ships that seem to be rising up and
Oh.
leaving.
Oh, that's probably the slave traders. I'm
The
going to
slave
single
traders.
HQ.
Yes.
Like,
Alright, so
hey, we got lift off. There's a ship trying to.
Make them follow him. Make them
Yeah,
follow them.
exactly.
And
That's
then-
what it was
So-
like.
See where they're headed, and
So they contact you back. We have informed authorities of these individuals. They are on the way, and as soon as they leave orbit, will be intercepted. Thank you.
Alright.
I got a quick question about the game.
Yeah.
May I table flip?
No.
Oh my god!
You may do it at the end.
I saw the button flip, and I was like, I want to press it.
You may table flip at the end
You know
if you
what?
are so inclined.
You can flip the table once.
Do it. Alright.
Okay. Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so
This is way more fun to do if there's a lot of shite on it.
yes, but I needed to.
Yeah, I
kinda-
know.
I just needed to. But okay, so we see the ships.
Like they are properly like embarking like away and into
Yeah.
orbit, right?
Now we're on the island. Can we like look around to see if there's something else around it?
Try to get the vantage point, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, so you see if there's a vantage point nearby, and like if you follow the edge of the jungle for a while, you can see that it becomes a bit more hilly, and there seems to be some more larger hills. So you could
Sure.
probably go that way and check out to see if you get up higher there and get some better
Yeah.
view. But so you could
Sure.
probably go that way and check out to see if you get up higher there and get some better
Yeah.
view. But we'll do that after a quick 10-minute break.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, this is Project Eloria. We'll be going on a 10-minute break. Don't go anywhere.
Especially you, Hunter.
And we're back.
And we're instantly back with the quality tail waggling.
There we are.
Oh my god. Hello.
Realistically, I
let's-
should have replaced it with a different GIF in the break.
Yes.
Let's get this show back on track.
Yes.
We were going to an vantage point.
Yeah, you were. You were
Up on the
driving
hill.
towards the hills to see if you could get a better vantage point to
You're
see.
heading for there them hills.
There's gold in them day hills!
Oh, you don't know that.
I do, you don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so as you start driving towards the hills, you pass over some bumpy terrain because, you know,
Hills.
hills, you know, technically, that's how that works. So you start climbing up towards the biggest hill, and as you reach the top, you now have a proper vantage point for everything in the close proximity. So
Right.
most of
I-
the area around you is some large hills and some smaller cliff sides and that kind of stuff, bit hilly terrain and everything.
Yeah.
You can still from here see a massive jungle currently on fire, turning into a large, you know, burned down forest.
Large black terrain.
So, but from this viewpoint, you can see that somewhere currently not in burning area is a clearing, and there seems to have been a building built there in the center of the clearing.
Huh.
It seems like a large metal-ish structure with some open
Ooh.
areas around it where there clearly seem to be some alarm lights going off right now.
Oh.
This is in the forest.
Yee.
Alright.
Mm.
Where we saw the crafts lifting off.
Approximately, yeah.
Yeah. They're probably fucked off.
Yes, but to where?
Good question. Into orbit.
Hmm. Now we would be made aware if they went into orbit, right?
We were made aware
Oh,
of
okay.
that. They were heading
okay.
off the planet. And that
Off-
the authorities were going to take them in as they were leaving.
Okay. Do we have any? Oh, damn it. Do we have any other information on that now?
No, because it's now classified data of the military.
Of course it is.
Okay.
But they do have intercepted them.
Okay.
Good. So, yeah. We should probably take the hover module off. If we're gonna head into like bumpier terrain.
It's a bumpy ride, man.
Yes. Let's take it off and put
Right,
it in
so-
like the crates.
In your hauler crates, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna shut down the hover module, your car slowly sinks down back to ground level with the wheels, touching the ground. And you just stock the hover module into your crate.
Why, mate?
Now
Okay.
what?
Just go and look for a settlement location. That's what we're here for.
Sure, we're gonna go back to the primary objective. Ding 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 ding.
But okay.
That's the mission.
I wanted to look at that facility though.
Yeah, but there's a giant forest fire going on around it. You sure you want to head over there?
Yes and no.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
no. Let's target the primary objective, but mark this on our map.
We want them points.
Yes. We want to win over Rider
We
7.
are the bestest team. We need the points.
We
Right.
want to beat Rider 7.
So the
Of
bestest
course.
team marks the location of the facility on their map.
Yes.
And then starts heading off down the hill towards more plains on the other side of the hills. These plains are a bit more taller grass. Clearly less creatures live around these plains, maybe less water for them to live on or something, but there seems to be, it seems to be more uninhabited, but it's still a very large plains area with a lot of, just high grass, shrubbery, tree here and there, but not too much, not too many,
So it could be.
it
So
could be
it
a
could be-
potential solid spot, yeah.
Alright,
So-
we'll mark it and give
Yes.
it up. Put a beacon down and say, this is a good spot potentially.
Right,
Yes.
So you're gonna slap down your marker, and I'm gonna need you to roll to see what you scan, because the marker gives you a detailed scan of the
ooh,
area.
You wanna roll? You wanna roll? You
I
wanna
wanna roll. I wanna roll.
You roll then.
That was almost great.
Yes.
So, as you scan the local area, you discover that the ground at some points isn't very stable because there seem to be some underground caves running through. So if you put a large-scale settlement down here, the ground would probably collapse in spaces, and
Sure.
it would be a problem.
We could but they could make a sewer system.
Yeah, but they can also, have giant towers they slap down collapse.
Yeah,
Which
but
is less ideal.
if you use the caves to make sewer systems, you can.
Reinforce them, make it the sewer
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not the
No, I'm not-
you're not the project planner for.
I'm not the architect.
You're not the architect, so you're gonna get your suggestions gonna get denied on the basis of unstable flooring.
Okay.
We're gonna look for someplace else.
Yes.
Probably a little further away.
Yes.
You pick up the beacon, and as you start to rev up your engine again, you're gonna feel the ground like shaking a bit, as if something large is approaching.
Oh. Oh, I want to look around to see what it is, because if it's a four-legged tailed beast, I want to run.
You wanna ride away.
So you scan the area. You just look around, and you spot, like, over the hills where you came from, something seems to be approaching over the hills, and it seems to be a large reptile
Drive.
with
Drive.
a beak.
Drive
Did it
away!
come
Seems to be
Did it come
fast.
from like the forest?
No, it came from the hills.
Oh, alright.
Drive.
I'm gonna drive away.
Right, roll.
Roll the dice.
Gently down the stream. Screaming, 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 screaming. Oh, just roll the one. No, you didn't. You rolled the
No, yeah, well, I rolled double one.
You rolled 2 1s. which is fine. 2 rolls is nothing to
Yes.
complain about. You see, 11. Which means that you rev your engine and you quickly drive away from the creature. That's really it, you know. It's not nothing
Yeah,
much to
no.
it. You can easily outride words. Let me try again. You can easily drive fast, quicker.
Try again.
Jesus Christ! The creature can't keep up, so you've easily gotten away.
Okay, yeah.
Third time's the charm.
It's getting late. You've ruined all my general plot points.
You're welcome.
So as you start heading towards, north, I guess. As you start continue driving down the plains, you reach a larger area that seems to have a few more creatures run through, but there's a river not too far
Ooh,
that
water.
runs through by, and so it's clear that more creatures are active here because there's
Scan
a
it.
good water source. So you slap down your scanner. And we're gonna roll to see if you actually this is a better spot. Scanner says yes, it's a great spot. Very
Survey
good.
says yes. Get it, survey. Wow, yeah.
Survey says
Yeah.
yes.
So you send your scan data back up to HQ, and they ping you back, and the ping says, "Please stand clear of the beacon.
Oh god.
Alright.
Colonization
points for the
module
bestest team?
inbound."
Do we get 10 points for the bestest team?
HQ doesn't award those points. They don't give a shit about your competition.
God damn it.
No, but this is good because we actually got called in a habitation module.
True.
Sure. So I don't know how your point system works. You tell me.
Alright, so the point system is based on, first of all, there's a first. So if somebody places down a habitation module in an area, that's actually a good, that gives them more points. So I don't know if we are the first. That's the question.
No, you're third.
Alright, so it's like
Third time's the charm.
so it's like the first gets a bonus, and then the second place gets a smaller bonus, and then the third place is like the smallest bonus. But then also your location gets rated. So I don't know where the other guys or the
I
other
was gonna say for
two
the
for us settled.
you're gonna get rated for the next 5 years. The larger your city grows, the more.
Yeah.
points
But
you
the
get,
initial
right?
settlement also gets awarded. So like surroundings, does it have water? Is it actually stable? Is it, well, you know, all that stuff.
How optimal is the location?
Yeah.
Well, you found an almost up to
Yeah.
perfect location.
So we got a lot of points for that, and we came in third. So we got to get a small bonus. We're probably doing fine.
I don't know how you are on the leaderboard.
Depends on how the other guys like the other locations are.
Our locations are decent, not the greatest though. You clearly have the best location.
Right. So
you have a potential capital.
nice. That's gonna score us a lot of points in the next 5 years.
Right. So
Yes.
the habitation module is gonna come crash down. And out of it instantly come all these little robots that start constructing some
Meow,
basic
meow.
housing and stuff,
love
so the
that.
first
Meow,
colonists
meow.
can get started. They detect the river, so they start constructing a quick basic form bridge for construction purposes, right? So they can work on the other side of the river. So you're gonna get the
Yeah.
option to either A, continue exploring, because hey, one spot might not be enough, or B, technically you've completed your task, so you could now go check out some stuff you've wanted earlier.
Oh heck yeah, we're returning to the jungle, baby.
The facility.
Alright. You're returning to the facility.
Yes.
Alright, so you turn around your car and you head towards the remaining, smoldering bits of jungle. And as you drive through the charred trees, you arrive at the facility, which is, has still loud blaring going on around it. It clearly seems to be in full evacuation mode. Front gates are shut though, but around as you drive up to it, you can see that there are multiple empty landing
Right.
platforms, but there's still one ship standing on a landing module. But the ship seems to have been damaged, like one of the thrusters is clearly damaged.
So it might be there, but the people might have left already because
Yeah.
the ship was not
The ship was
operational.
damaged, probably because it got too close to the fire or something else happened earlier. You're not too
Sure.
sure.
Are there watchtowers?
No.
Oh well, alright then.
No, because watchtowers mostly have weaponry,
Yeah.
but these don't. Okay.
Well, there are none, so yeah, no.
There are mounted turrets beside the door.
But they are not manned, I presume.
No, they're electronic. So they're,
Oh.
so
So they are. Are they aiming at us?
No, because their systems are clearly fried by the fire.
Ah, alright. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's like
That-
Rise of the Machine. They turn on you.
Mhm.
No,
You
no, no.
turn them-
No,
you-
wait, no, no, no. I
you
didn't
turn
say they
them
turned
on.
you on.
You turn them on.
A target. Ooh. No.
So
So
there-
let's head in.
Yeah, but how do we get in though? Because the
So-
main gate's shut.
Yeah. Look around the back. Or what are these walls made out of?
Reinforced concrete.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
What is the door made out of?
Metal.
Is
Heavy
there another
metal?
door?
I'm sorry, but it's
Heavy
made out of
Um,
heavy.
No, this seems to be the only door, but
Is there a
it's-
panel besides the door with
How-
a button
how-
which I can press to open
How
the door?
how thick is the door? How thick?
How are
really
you
care
supposed to
about
know?
the
It's
thickness?
closed.
He wants to know if it's a thick door.
Oh my god.
You were asking, not me.
You don't know. The door's closed. How can you decide how thick it is?
Right. Is
Well-
there a panel besides the door that lets me press button to open said door?
Besides the door is a keypad.
Oh. Wait.
We can find and should look for a body in the forest.
Yes.
For a guy
Exactly.
that fell out of a tree.
And potentially run him over again. What?
What? No.
What?
No, we're gonna look for a key card.
We have 3 potential bodies with key cards.
It's a code
no.
pad, not a key card.
Oh, it's a code. Oh, alright, let's try and hack it.
Ah.
I'm gonna ask HQ if they got any data available
still-
on...
Wait. Do we
Key
still have
cards.
that computer on our buggy because we had to power it to send data?
Yeah, but no, we transmitted all the data.
Ah.
So our
'Cause
mothership has the data. So if anybody knows, they do.
They don't have a key code.
Well, they don't have a key code. Alright, I'm going to brute force the key code.
Roll! I swear to God, if you roll a 20 and just first try this, I'm gonna cringe. Thank
No,
Lord
but I'm going to
Jesus!
re-roll that.
No.
Oh. Oh.
That's great. Are you?
Oh.
Do you want to re-roll that? Are you sure you don't want? Alright. As you enter just a random code in an attempt to brute force it, you enter 3 wrong codes, and it goes beep burp. Please contact an administrator to open the door.
Alright, so we can try to gun down a wall.
Sure you can.
Wait.
Wait,
No,
I'm waiting.
This could be potentially a bad idea, but also a good idea.
Ah, what can go wrong?
What if we use our hover
The
module?
new Apple idea.
What if we use the hover module to try and forcefully open it by inflating it to crush out the door or a wall? I don't know where there's an open spot.
This is actually kind of a good idea.
Roll! But first you need to know, are you trying to... so
So
what
like
are...
put the module between the crack of the door and have it expand
Yeah.
outwards to try and open it.
Sure, but there's not enough space to push the module in.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't do that. We gun down the wall.
Could we could also like get the keypad out and snap some cables against each other in the hope to open it.
That might work.
Sure.
Can I try?
Sure, roll to tear the
Go for
keypad
it.
off the wall. There's gonna be multiple rolls, we're not that...
Oh,
Alright,
well,
so,
no.
as you grab the keypad and tear it off the wall, you just completely remove the keypad from the wall and discover it ran on batteries.
We gunned down the wall.
I think that's about. Yeah. Let's.
Gun down a concrete wall and drive through it.
Then I have to roll because I'm the gunner.
Yes. Indeed, that's how the show works.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
That's a 9.
Alright, so that doesn't really matter anyway. So you aim your turret at the wall, and you start firing, and some bits of concrete do fly off the wall, but you're not making any significant damage.
We try again.
Okay.
It's weakened.
Roll again!
I swear on me mum these
Alright.
rolls.
As you start shooting at the wall again, a bit more concrete comes off, and you discover that there's a big metal plate behind the concrete.
For fuck's sake.
Right, so...
Back to the
Wait.
batteries.
No. How high is this wall?
It's a wall of a building, there's a roof on top.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, it's just one building. Alright. Well,
What can we do with these batteries?
we can try to explode the building and blow up the wall with the batteries that we acquired from the keypad.
You know that there's not weapon charge batteries, right? This is just a small Wi-Fi communications battery.
I don't care. Actually, I do. But
You can
So-
try, you can always try.
Is there-
I'm gonna. No. I have a way better plan. I'm gonna contact the mothership
Yeah.
and ask for a gun that could break open a wall or a.
Query!
Or an
Right.
explosion.
Query.
The mothership returns to query. What is the requirement of said weaponry?
The requirement of said weaponry is a metal wall
Why do you require entry to said metal wall?
to raid the slaver camp.
Right.
To
Roll!
raid the slaver camp. Like, he just said that like...
Alright, mothership declines your inquiry and takes your navigational data and sends it through to the military because you found a slaver camp! They inquire you to leave the area of the slaver camp because
Alright.
this is not your area of expertise
Alright,
and
that's
should be
fine.
left to professionals.
Yes.
Then let's go back to the bodies. I want to see that...
Why? They're probably burned down.
Because if we can acquire the sniper or camouflage body, we might get some information. And
Don't see
potentially
how.
a sniper rifle.
It's probably burnt down though. Like I don't know how useful it's gonna be, but we can try.
Well, we can try because we
Yeah.
we have nothing else to do.
Exactly, we can try. That's fine. Let's try. So drive back to the location where we encountered the people and the sniper that was fell out of the tree.
Sure, just
Look
follow
for
the road until you
remains,
hit
and then-
the
yeah,
spot
exactly.
the coordinates that remind you because you're not going to recognize that spot.
No. So let's do
Alright.
that and look for the body and the weapon potentially.
Alright, so as you drive back to your original spot, you come past a lot of charred stuff. You come past the remains of the crashed ships that now also have burned up, so it's just empty shells of metal. And then you continue driving, and you hit the spot where you should be about the place you had your fight before. But, you know, it's a lot of char and
Yeah,
a lot of ash, so you're gonna have to search a bit to find the bodies.
sure. I'm going to use a scanner that we have on board, like one of the beacons, and
Aye.
scan the surrounding area for.
Roll!
Sure. I swear on me. I swear on me.
Oh.
This is like the story of 1 in 20.
Yes.
So many. Alright, so, you activate your scanner and you detect no nearby life forms.
No,
Of
well,
course.
And but you do detect, nearby, you do detect remains of a life form.
right, I'm gonna walk towards it and like look for the gun.
Alright, so what you find on the ground is a scarred body. Like, clearly the horrifying sight of a person that burned to death.
Oh god.
Roll for me.
Oh, that's.
No, that was the one. No.
Let's actually give that a roll.
All right. What you
Instead of
see is a
being
small.
shitty about it.
What you see is a small crater, and some gun parts lying next to the crater.
Oh
But the
god.
heat clearly overheated the gun, which proceeded to explode.
Alright. Let's go and help build the capital, because we want to own this bitch.
Yes.
Their job's just not necessarily to help build it.
I know.
Right?
I know it's not. We can still try.
Sure. We
I
can.
want to make a statue
and
that
build
makes
this
us
city.
like out of rock. Like I want to
Don't
make. A,
finish the fucking joke!
I want to make a statue that like us two with our thumbs up in front of our buggy,
Yeah.
like in the middle of the city, made out of gold.
Out of
Alright,
gold!
one, you don't have the resources for that. Two,
But you said
No.
there might be gold in the mountains.
I swear to god.
a pure gold statue is not very efficient.
Well, I
But-
mean, at least it won't rust.
We-
so that's...
we will
Sure,
go
but
down
it'll-
in
it'll
history.
get broken down and stolen.
Details.
Also, you're definitely not big enough to, have been
No.
like you might be credited somewhere on the wiki page, but that's about it. And then
we will
probably
get
the
credited
entire
on the wiki
organization
page.
gets credited, not you necessarily as a group.
I mean, maybe like the Rider 10 unit of
Just the rider unit
seeding
of
vessel.
the
Yeah.
Hemos Exploration unit of terrestrial
Something,
bodies.
something.
Yeah.
The bestest.
Yes. The bestest of exploration units.
Hmm.
But no, let's go and help them build this city. Let's just go and do that.
Alright. So,
This is our city. England is my city.
as our heroes drive towards the location of their newfound city, their tale will continue. Another time.
Ooh.
Or maybe never.
Or maybe never, because this is quite a nice point to end. the arc.
Yes.
So, this was the Eloria one-off of Hemos Explorers.
Whatever the fuck this was.
whatever chaos this became. Yeah. I hope the players enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Sometimes.
Until all your plans got foiled.
That's normal. I get
Yeah.
used to that for quite quickly.
We are good at that.
You're good at destroying everything I plan ahead. So it's been wonderful. Sorry for the replacement stream, but it happens.
Am I not good enough?
Next
Yeah,
week,
we'd
we will
love to
probably
hear-
be back.
We'd
with...
love to hear your opinion on our replacement player, Mr. Flower Doggo.
Yes.
Ew.
Next week will probably be your regular scheduled allotment of weirdos. Nebula will be back, hopefully,
We'll see.
and maybe not, and then you'll see Flower Doggo potentially again.
Ooh.
We'll be here at 7:30 PM CEST, Monday.
Monday,
So,
7:30.
Monday,
Central
Monday,
European
Monday.
Standard Time.
Monday.
Don't
In the
forget-
Ziggo Dome.
If you
Yes.
missed anything, if you missed any parts or want to, look back on things you've seen before, all VODs will be uploaded on the Brother Than Blood YouTube channel. So, check it out there. He rolled a natural 20, which means it's time to end. What the
Bye.
actual fuck?